Searching for something, something never comes, never leads to nothing, nothing satisfies, but I'm getting close, closer to the prize at the end of the rope. All night long I dream of the day when it comes around and it's taken away, leaves me with the feeling that I feel the most, feel it come to life when I see your ghost. Searching for something, something never comes, never leads to nothing, nothing satisfies, but I'm getting close, closer to the prize at the end of the rope. All night long I dream of the day when it comes around and it's taken away, leaves me with the feeling that I feel the most, feel it come to life when I see your ghost. Then I'm done, done, on to the next one, done, done, and I'm on to the next one, done, done, and I'm on to the next one, done, done, and I'm on to the next one, done, done, and I'm on to the next one, done, done, and I'm on to the next one, done, done, and I'm on to the next one, done, I'm done, and I'm on to the next.
Man, do we desperately need a win. We can't come home from Houston dropping 3 in a row after dropping the Tuesday game to the in-state opponent, Texas State. We can't stand for this. We won't allow it, and it's not going to happen because the Ags are coming home with a big, fat, get-right win tonight. And I know it's not the situation we wanted it to be. Things have looked bad. Offense has been anemic. Defensively, pitching, there are some problems there, but I think everything right now on this team is just the offensive side of the ball. It's bats. Because that was supposed to be what took this team over the top, and we're just not getting it right now. That's why this team was ranked number 1. If you listen to people talk about this team going into the season, I think some of the fielding stuff, some of the pitching stuff, that was an expected work in progress. That was always a possibility to be maybe at worst mediocre. At best, just take some time to get good. And we're seeing that. And the mistakes have been really bad. And they were really bad, I think, the last game. But the bats were supposed to just get you over that hurdle. Not only were they supposed to be good enough to overcome that, they're supposed to be excellent. And of course, we're dealing with injuries, but some of the transfers, some of the mainstays, they've gone cold. And some of the transfers haven't found their footing. Gavin Cash hasn't found his footing just yet. Hayden Schott, one of the mainstays, hasn't found his footing. Hasn't found his footing. Jay Slaviolette, I mean, you have a really high bar for him, and he hasn't reached that yet, and they all know this. But at some point, that dam's going to have to break because this team is too damn talented. And I just refuse to believe or refuse to accept that this is what we're looking at all season long. I expected a couple of non-con losses. I did. I talked about it in the offseason. Definitely didn't expect 4 in a row to kind of start the year off. Definitely didn't expect it. Definitely, I mean, who would? Who would have? The expectations, the hype, the preseason ranking, those are one thing, and it's a blessing and a curse. It's great because you're getting recognized. It's a curse because it doesn't mean much. You haven't done anything yet this season. But outside of that, just looking at the team, I think we knew what we had, right? I think we knew what we were getting into, and we haven't seen it yet. So you have an opportunity versus Rice, another in-state opponent tonight. Let's look at the lineup. I'll catch up with you guys in just a second. In the chat, I see a bunch of familiar faces in there. Love to see you guys. Is this the right screen? Yes, it is. All right, they're reshaking it back up. Let's look at this one, then I'll show you last night's real quick. Caden Kent once again leading us off. Then it'll be Jace in his patented 2-hole. Wyatt Hensler, maybe the most consistent player on the team right now. Hayden Schott back in the lineup. He sat on Saturday in place of Bergevin, who was the DH in the game. But Bergevin starting at first base because Binderup's been making mistakes. And Binderup hasn't had the bats. A lot of people have had that problem. So Bergevin's going to get a chance today. Gavin Cash back at left field today. Tried the freshman yesterday. Sawyer Farr, been looking pretty good. Of course, there's still some fielding errors, but at second base once again. Galloway's day today. Galloway's been solid. Terrence Kill second, playing right field once again. Miles Patton, the godsend out of Long Beach State, starting as tradition on Sundays. Yeah, the back end of the lineup's been pretty good. It's just the mainstays, man. It's that Jace, Schott, that Bergevin, Cash, kind of that pocket right there where you expect to make your money. Those guys have just been cold at bat. And you don't expect that to continue. Yeah, for reference, yesterday's lineup was very much an experiment. Caden Kent, Wyatt Hensler in the 2-hole, Jace, Binderup, Farr, Bergevin, Erickson in left field, Terrence Keel, Bear Harrison. But going back to a little bit more of a expected look today. Good to see Bergevin get a chance today. Look, man, I really like Binderup, but the bats haven't been there, and there have been mistakes. So it's not like he's getting benched or he got beat out. Everyone's getting a chance here. They have to find something that sticks, and it's early in the year. You're going to try a bunch of bodies. But all right, let's go ahead and get this broadcast going. I'm going to get it going right now, real time on the screen. Then I'll say what's up to everybody in the chat today. And yeah, if anybody wants to give me a salsa scenario for the day, remember, I can't do a salsa per run, per home run, anything super consistent because my body will die. I need one fairly likely, kind of like medium likely scenario recommended by you guys to do the salsa today. So y'all give me the salsa scenario of the day. I'll pick one, drop them in the chat. Tell me what it will take for me to take the salsa today. It could be a specific player getting a homer. It could be a specific scenario. It could be a bunch of different things. And it's pretty much up in the air. Just throw some suggestions out there. I'll pick something I like. All right, the A&M versus Rice broadcast about to begin. Once again, out of, what's it, Dyken Park? It's still Minute Maid to me. All right. You want to do Cash Homer again, BTTS? I mean, I'm just not going to do the salsa. He's due, man. It's just so mind-blowing because Cash was such a slugger last year. For him to be batting like, it's around 100 at this point, is just so surprising. It's just astonishing. I'm glad he's getting a chance today. I'm glad he got to sit and take the game in yesterday. I mean, we expect, and we probably will get more from Gavin Cash. All right. Y'all let me know if my volume levels are good, if the stream looks good. I'm seeing some weird feedback from my stream machine. Y'all let me know if everything's good right now. But I'm going to say what's up to everybody in the chat real quick. I'll get the scoreboard up in just a second. And we'll be on our way. Kansas City Chiefs fan, good to see you, my friend. Nick Scorton looking really good as an NFL draft prospect in 2025 NFL draft. Yes, he is. And what is doing really well for him is he's dropped weight to kind of more of that true edge rusher profile. He's 6'4", 252 now, I believe it is. And I think that really leans into his skill set. He's a very good-footed player. He has good footwork. He has good kind of finesse moves. And I think that lighter weight's really going to help a dude like Nick Scorton out. You'd be happy to get a guy like that, especially with this kind of new outlook. His playing weight, I think, here was like 280. So he and Shamar Stewart have dropped a lot of weight. First pitch is underway. Caden Ken will take a ball to start us off. Let me get the scoreboard going here. It's going to take me a second. You're going to see some weird stuff on screen. Just bear with it. It's no big deal. All right, that's the old ESPN location of the scoreboard. Second pitch, another inside ball for Caden Kent. I'm feeling it. It's a get-right night tonight, guys. I just feel so confident that this team will not let themselves get swept on this road trip. They will bring a win back to Aggie Land tonight. I'm feeling it. So much so. And Kent will take his first strike there. So much so that I put a little bet on the game. Just a little wager, so to speak. Is that the whole scoreboard? Yeah, it looks like it. All right. We're all set there. I'll show you my wager in just a second. All right, fourth pitch of the day to Kent. Ooh, it's going to be a foul ball off his foot. Ouch. Did it go off the reflector plate that he's wearing on his right foot, or did it miss it? Got a lot of bone on the top of the foot. Scary to get hit right there on those foul balls in the dirt. Let's see. He swings, dings off the side of his foot. Maybe more padding there, but still possible to break a bone. Scary. But he looks all right. Noble guy. This is less than ideal. Way less than ideal. Significantly less, I would say. 2-2 count. Caden Kent. Makes contact again. Fouls another ball off his foot. But this one looked like it didn't hurt. Nope, it did hurt. He hit his leg this time. Man, he's just fouling the ball off of his lower extremities. Still got a 2-2 count. Hopefully he's all right. Baseball and basketball are falling apart. Hope they can get it together. They have a chance to do it, but it's just looking bleak in both departments right now. Baseball has so much time, though. There's a far inside ball. Going to be a full count for Caden. Must win tonight. It feels like it. It's really not, but it would be very helpful to win this game. Just get any good feelings coming home to Aggie Land. Anything. A win right now would do that. Sad to think I might have more faith in the basketball team right now than the baseball team. Well, we know what the basketball team is. There's another foul ball. I still don't feel like... I mean, is this truly our baseball team's identity, what we're seeing right now? I don't think so, man. I don't think this is what they're bound to be all year. I know it's a worse stretch than anybody could have imagined. Even me I predicted 2 non-con losses. You already got 4. They're all back-to-back. They're all in a row. Kent makes contact right to the pitcher. Easy out at first base. That's 1 out early in the first inning. It's all right. You know, last game you got 3 on base. Your 3 leadoff hitters on base, and all 3 got stranded. So that's a cynical outlook. Yeah, you still would have liked it though. It's all right. First out of the game. It's time to hit the panic button. This baseball team says SB Hustler. Maybe it might be time. Wolves inside ball to Jace. How was y'all's weekend? Weekend was pretty good. Did some yard work. And worked on the muscle I strained on my leg quite a bit. I was squatting this week and I badly strained a muscle. Kind of in my groin area. So, been working on that in the yard this weekend. Pretty peaceful weekend. This is A&M Athletics for you. Can never handle the pressure. I hate how we live up to that. I hate how it's consistently like that. So unfortunate. Franklin says howdy. Good to see you, Franklin. 1-1 count for Jace Laviolette. Foul ball. Another one off a foot. Third one this game. What is... Unfortunate. I'll be in and out of the chat tonight, but I actually like how the basketball team played Saturday. Now I just need the baseball team to bring the same fight. Man, Florida's good. They play as a team. They racked up the assists. They move the ball. A lot of different players can score on that team. That team looked complete, man. It seemed like they got the better end of some of the boards than us, and they just shot way better than us. But A&M held in there, of course. SB in the house. Good to see you, SB. SB and SB Hustler both in the same chat today. Feels like a football game. Good to see both of y'all. No relationship. As the kids say these days, I'm crashing out. Same, man. Ball just outside and low for Jace. 2-2 count. 8 straight combined men's losses definitely warrants a crash out. Oh, yeah. Crash out is mandatory. Dude, it's just sad, man. It's sad. This baseball thing is making me sad because of how much fun we were ready to have this year. But there's a high ball to Jace. Going to be a full count. Once again, at least we're getting the pitch count up. That's a good thing. That's kind of one of those markers that you're looking for as this team progresses, but you got to capitalize too. Getting pitch count up is one thing that shows that maybe you're kind of getting back into your game plan, but you obviously need runs to show for it, which you didn't get yesterday. Literally 0 runs. Jason makes foul ball contact again. What scares me is half this lineup seems brand new, therefore nothing like last year's bets. I know, I was just thinking about this, man. You got 2 familiar faces in this batting lineup. It's Jace and it's Caden Kent. Everyone else is new. So if you're banking on, oh, this is the same team as last year, it's just not. Well, Shot's back today. Yesterday Shot wasn't in is when I was thinking about it. But Shot's back, so you can throw Shot in there. It's so very new. Because you expected to have Sorrell and Grahovac. Full count pitch. Makes contact into right field. Good base hit for Jace Laviolette. There we go. That's good, Jace. Good contact. Good stuff there. It was a great late game effort with Jace and Terrence Keel and just some promising stuff in the 9th inning last game, but just not enough. Just not enough. Not enough to even score. But let's just keep making solid contact like that. Wyatt Hensler, the most productive batter on the team so far this season at bat. Jace Laviolette on first base. We cannot lose to 2-7 Rice. There's no way we lose. There's no way we lose this game. Jonathan, good to see you, says Gigamags. Thanks for being here, man. Beat the hell out of Rice. Low pitch to Wyatt Hensler, Mr. Home Depot. How's baseball going? It's not great. We do need a win. Very bad. Very bad, Kansas City Chiefs fan. All right. Are we going to do the cash homer? Are we going to do the cash homer for the salsa challenge? 1-0 count for Wyatt Hensler. Pop fly to right field. Gonna grab it for the out. Jace will stay at first. We got 2 outs, 4th batter coming up. Man. Obviously, y'all know Hayden Schott. You may or may not know. Hayden Schott shaved the mustache. Maybe that's new energy. Maybe that's the energy we need. Maybe the mustache was holding him back. So, Yeah. Every bubble blown requires a shot. I'm dead. Actually, I might not. Yesterday I wouldn't have died. I wouldn't have had a single salsa yesterday, Jeb, if that was the challenge. 0 bubbles blown yesterday. Who's the best batter in baseball? Well, I think it's Jace Laviolette, but it hasn't been this year. I don't know. Win, do a salsa on a win. There's a strike. First pitch is kind of a low outside corner strike. Rice used to have a really good baseball program. Yeah, not so much this year so far. 5-4-3 double play sauce challenge. That's third to second to first. That's a pretty good one. I actually like that a lot. Don't lose to Rice. Yeah, don't lose to your food. They're all due. Exactly, Franklin. They're all due. Bruce. Hey, Drew. Salsa for a cash hit. Any kit. One time only salsa. I actually like that a lot, too. Squirtin' losing weight was the best way to go. 100%. Lean into that edge build. High pitch to shot. 1-2 count. Man. It's been a rough start for Shot. I wonder if that leg is bothering him, if it's in his head, if it's kind of taking him out of his typical routine and feel, typical rhythm. Or if there's just kind of this pressing pressure deal with the #1 ranking and the Omaha run and coming into a new season. Swing and a miss. Gonna strand Jace at first. Runless first inning for A&M. All right. At least we get to watch some Miles Patton action. The starting pitchers have continued to be great. Gave up 4 runs yesterday. I think 2 of those were straight up errors. A couple of them could have been errors, but they weren't technically errors. Lampkin played great. Starting pitching is still the best part of this team right now. Be crazy if Stewart goes into the first. I think he is, man. His measurables, all of his draft stuff, off the charts, man. Literally. He's going to be a first rounder. What up, Rolly? Changing that energy tonight. We're hoping for it. Am I ahead of y'all? This team needs to get the week ASAP and get back to practice. They're so shaken up right now. They need to regroup somehow. I'm liking the Rice unis. Rice has a nice little scheme going. What up, Matt? Aggie comeback W incoming. Let's go, Rolly. I need it so bad. The team needs it. The team needs anything positive to take home to Aggie land. Coming off this trip, going into the trip off a loss. You need it. I'll be going to the baseball game and basketball game on Tuesday in Aggie land. Nice. And the basketball game is super late, so you could probably swing both. I'll probably be live for Tuesday night. We got baseball at 6, basketball at 8. Senior night. Glad to hear you going to senior night, Jonathan. That's awesome. We've got to support those guys. It's a very veteran team. A lot of seniors. A lot of guys you'll be saying goodbye to that have been around for a while on that basketball team. I don't want to see guys staring at strikes going by them for looking strikeouts. I know. We were doing that a lot yesterday. Yeah, that was good contact by Jace. Wyatt, the only hitter to score for us this weekend. Sad. What's up, Bo? Gig 'em Aggies. It's been a rough week to be an Aggie. Yeah, the men's sports have been not so good. Hayden is really struggling, man. I hate to see. I would wager it's mental for Shot. I don't know if I think it's a meniscus, right? It shouldn't be affecting his bats to this degree. It could be. It definitely could be. But I would imagine like the whole deal is mental, even if it's the knee. Senior night basketball game. Wade 24 points away from the record. That'd be crazy. That'd be awesome if he gets it there. That'd be awesome. He just needs to stay healthy and just maintain the status quo, and he'll get it. He'll get it. All right, that catches us up with a chat. All right, we're going to go for salsa tonight. The salsa challenge, coming from Bruce, is a Gavin Cash hit. A Gavin Cash base hit will do it. Anything. Anything from Cash. He's our man tonight. Patton starts the inning off with a strike. Starts his outing with a strike. Patton's been a godsend, man. He's been so solid in his 2 starts so far, and hoping to pick up where he left off today. Swing and a miss. Couple strikes to start the night for Miles Patton out of Long Beach State. Again, just solid starting pitching duties from this team so far. Something to build off of. It's something to hang your hat on, but you need anything else on this team to take a step forward. Base hit. Gonna kind of go past the pitcher's feet. Center field. Slowly rolls to Jace. He gets on base. Their leadoff hitter is on base. No outs. Yeah, weird angle. Just hit like the front of the mound. Rolls right past Patton between short and second. Good base hit. Oh, man. Gonna look to bunt here. Gonna be a strike.
This feels like a young team, one of the sophomores on this squad for Cruz Jr.
There's another strike for Miles Patton. Miles Patton's thrown 5 strikes this game.
You mentioned that
Deebo Samuel trade was crazy. Wildcats, yeah, that guy's really good. That dude is really freaking good. That receiver out of Arizona, whose name I'm blanking on. Huge target. 1-2 count.
As we've mentioned a few times, you wonder how will this translate from Long Beach State to Texas A&M, the team that was within a game of winning a national championship. Well, so far so good. Little different test tonight inside.
Be a low inside pitch.
But also,
Be a 2-2 count.
I think these pitchers understand when the team's not hitting that they don't want to see a couple of runs go up early because it might feel like that's
McMillan, that's right. Tetior, whatever his first name is. He's really good.
Off to the best start, 1 or 2 runs can kind of sink your night. You got to be on top of it from pitch number 1.
Excited to watch Bergevin at first base today.
really has that bat pointed down. He'll raise it.
2-2 pitch is a high ball. Going to be a full count. Yeah, I don't even... It's Tetiore. Anthony Myers pulling for the Aggies tonight. The San Antonio minor league team, yes. We have the Missions. They were once known as the Flying Chanclas. Do we think we have a spot in March Madness locked up? Yes, absolutely. I think we're at worst a 6 seed. That's if we lose to LSU and Tuesday to Auburn. Foul ball. Yeah, dum-dum-da. We're definitely in March Madness. Did TK travel? Oh, yeah. Did TK transfer right? Looks like him. TK's been so good, man. That's a true freshman out there. I know it was an ill-advised take on third base at the end of the game, but I loved him trying to get in there and win it. Gonna walk him. Gonna walk him on the full count. Yep. Base runners on first and second. No outs. Lowest we go is 4. Lenardi had us as a 5th seed today, I think. Am I wrong? I think Lenardi had us as a 5th seed in his bracket today, and he's almost never wrong. I think we were top of the 5th seeds, though. Scoring pick 22. Sounds about right. Gonna look to bunt here. Gonna get him out at first. It was a good bunt. Slow dribbler to the pitcher. No time for a double play. Runners advance to third and second. 1 out. Ideal sacrifice bunt right there. All right, man. Early pressure situation for Miles Patton. I'd like to see him leading off in front of Jason, move Kent to the 3-hole. Yeah, he seems worthy right now, for sure, Rolly. I think maybe still earning stripes because he is a freshman. You got to see it over some period of time. But at this point, it's like, man's getting on base. Where Aggies wide range? I don't know what you mean by that. Where Aggies wide range? Yeah, there's definitely an argument to move him up, Rolly. 100%. I love that Aggie sign behind you. Let's go, Aggies. Thank you, Jackie. When the sign is charged, it also has a backlight, but it's out of battery. 0-2 count. Makes good contact. It hits the wall. They're going to score 2 here. Man, oh man. All right. So, less than ideal start to the game. By the way, I'm feeling the win tonight. I was so much so that I tweeted this out. If A&M loses to Rice tonight, I will delete my account forever. And I didn't expect A&M to lose tonight. I really was feeling the win. Still on the table. It's super early. Swing and a miss. Got a runner on second. Only one out. Hope you got a backup account that we don't know about. I only have one account, man. It's kind of... I didn't expect to have to do it. Just gonna miss out on all the progress I've made on it. There's some money on that account. Swing and a miss. All right. The wide receivers from the Aggies from football this year, good for NFL draft in 2025. Casey Concepcion's a maybe. He's small in size, but he has a very versatile skill set. He gets handoffs. He takes wildcat snaps. He's a playmaker. Got to kind of level up the hands this year. But Casey Concepcion would be someone to keep an eye on for next year, Kansas City Chiefs fan. How bad would this season have been for Early to get fired? It would have to be a major disaster. And you're on that path right now, but I just, again, like I said at the top of the show before some of y'all got in here, it's just hard for me to think that this is the true A&M baseball team that we'll be seeing a month or two down the line. I think there's talent on this team. At worst, they're better than what they're showing. At best, they're what we thought they were. I just don't think it stays like this. Fly ball. Let's get out of the inning here, please. To first base, Bergevin. Bergevin in his second start of the year, I think, for him. Is this Bergevin's first or second start? I know he's played before, but I don't know if it was by way of substitution. But he gets the out. 2-0 game. Rice leads after the first inning. We did draw. So we're fourth BTTS? Okay. Then I would say it's probably minimum 5. The bullpen is the scariest part. Well, that's long term, and I think that was always scary. It's just like we thought the bats would, you know, give us some leeway there. And they just haven't at all. Not even to the smallest degree, obviously. I think back end of the lineup's been pretty good. It's the mainstays that you're not getting it from. It's that kind of 3-hole, 4-hole to 7 that's kind of been lacking. I think the back with Galloway and Terrence Keel and Sawyer Farce had a couple of good things. I think there's some decent stuff there for a back end. It's just overall top to bottom the batting lineup. The offense has to be better. Basantis is our best football prospect. Yeah, it's probably true overall. I think it's probably Basantis. Will Lee could play himself into a pretty good draft spot. I would say Dalton Brooks could earn that, but he has to show a lot this year. Probably Armaj Reed Adams and Trey Zune have a chance too, but I would say Basantis probably is the leader in that regard. I would say if Moss isn't coming off an injury, he has a chance to be pretty high running back. But who knows what that injury is going to do for him. All right, going to the second inning again. I mean, I really just didn't think we'd lose. Don't think we'll lose this game. So I threw this out there just to show my confidence in this team. The O-line should be damn good. Yeah, good point. Bergevin at bat. Starts with the foul ball. Basantis is our left guard. Left guard. He's really good. He's really good. He just made a couple of mistakes here and there this year, a couple penalties, but young guy. All the potential and future in the world in Basantis. Bergevin on the 0-1 count. Takes a ball, 1-1. Cassius Howell, that's a good one too. Cassius Howell might have the most money in front of him with a single season on the team. Bergevin makes contact to short. The ball beats him to first, gets him out. Safety from the Aggies. Yeah, Dalton Brooks, but he'd have to play himself into it. I think he has that build. He has the body. He has the athleticism. I think he has everything you need. Really good in run support. Just a couple mistakes in coverage, which we saw from the entire secondary throughout the year. Dalton Brooks. All right, Gavin Cash. He's our salsa guy. If Gavin Cash gets a hit, we're taking salsa. Just a hit from Gavin Cash. Salsa's on the line for Gavin Cash right now. I'd be more than happy to take salsa. I have no water in this room either. I'll just raw dog it and die. Watches a strike on the first pitch. Ricks, he is technically draft eligible. That's crazy. He's so young. Yeah, but that'd be a... Oh my gosh, is it going to happen? It's happening! Yes! Gavin Cash got a hit! Actually huge. Actually huge for the team. All right. Gavin Cash got the hit. We are taking the salsa. Just raw dogging it. I have no water. All right. Okay. I'm happy to take that salsa right there. Regis is going to be solid. All right, Sawyer Farr at bat. Starting at second base. He was the beneficiary from the shuffle that happened when Grahovac went down. They're going to call that a strike. That looked very inside to me. Good job, Cash, man. I'm just hoping that's kind of like, busting the floodgates for the young man. He's a critical piece of this team. Good contact by Farr, but it's going to be almost a double play, but he makes it to first in time. A little bit of a hitch in the throw to second. If he's more fluid with that, they probably get that, Dos Equis. But they don't. Good to see these guys get on base. It's positive stuff, but let's capitalize. How'd they get 2 runs? I'm late. Just some base hits, man. A couple of base hits. One to deep, kind of between left and center field off the wall. Drove 2 in. The first 2 were base hits. Galloway at bat. We are making contact. We're making contact, but man, let's punch it in. Aggie quarterback draft eligible? Yes, but I would guess based on where he needs to learn, and that's pocket presence stuff, that he would probably need 2 years before he goes pro. But I would, unless Reed just goes off this year, I would guess he has 2 more years in Aggie land. Did we walk one? We did walk one. You're right, BTTS. I'd like to see some small ball. I will say it looks like they're just trying to make better contact today. It could just be what's happened. There seems to be a little bit more patience and more contact today, but obviously haven't punched anything in. Galloway with the 1-0 pitch. Going to be another ball, 2-0. Really liking Galloway, but they're still willing to go with Bear Harrison. Bear Harrison had some good plays at catcher. Reed might be the most raw quarterback in the country. I thought he looked a lot better in the bowl game, but for sure very raw, especially when he first started playing for us this year. Galloway fouls the ball off. I think Marcel's going to be great. I think he has a chance to be great. I think if we get that offense that we got versus USC, where we're getting a lot of our playmakers involved, you get Le'Veon back for that. Everyone else is a year into the system, a year of off season. Everyone's a year older. You don't lose anything on offense really that you wanted to hold on to besides Noah. Offense could be really, really good this year. It's going to go as Reed does, I think. 2-1 pitch. Going to be a pop fly. Center field. Running up under it. Snags it. Inning over. Couple base hits. But you strand one. Come out with nothing again. Yeah, he was pretty dang good. Bethel Roman going to break out. Good chance, man. I think there's going to be at least one or two receivers we don't really know who it's going to be that emerge. I think we know that we're pretty sure Craver will be an impact guy. We're pretty sure Concepcion will be an impact guy. But beyond that, who's like the surefire guy? If you call Bussy a receiver, he will be an impact guy. But he might be more of a Swiss Army knife for the team, like we kind of saw in the bowl game. But Bethel Roman could be him. Looks like a serious athlete out of the slot. Of course, another smaller guy, though. You just lack a little bit of size at receiver. Maybe Coyote Armstrong can do some stuff early. Maybe Theo Mellon-Orstrom takes that next step. Mellon-Orstrom's pretty close, but there's a definitely a step that needs to be taken there. All right, real quick, y'all. I want to give a shout out to J Pops. Y'all follow J Pops on YouTube. He hasn't been posted super regularly. I think he's more of a football guy, but he started posting again today, and he shouted this channel out. Appreciates how we're doing baseball coverage now, which we're happy to do. Wasn't doing any baseball before. I recently got into the sport. I've admitted it many times. I'm a new fan. And he gave us a shout out for it. And he's been around longer than I have. So I want to give him that shout out back. Y'all follow J Pops, guys. He's a good Aggie. Has his own podcast. Active on Twitter. J Pop's a good one. I'm sure many of y'all know J Pops, at least from Twitter. Definitely wanted to give him a shout out tonight because he gave us the shout out. Nyblack. Yeah, I've never been huge on Nyblack, but, you know, senior year, right system, you never know. Jerome Miles, hopefully. Starts with a strike. Kind of looks like that guy wanted to check that swing, but he just didn't. Any update on Micah Hudson? I have no update. I have no idea what's going on there. We'll probably know in spring. Yeah, I saw the report about him being at Tech, but I'm not going to say anything until we're supposed to know. 1-1 count. Foul ball, going to be 1-2. Patton's been filling up the strike zone today, but a couple of base hits have gotten hit off of him. Shamar Stewart, any good? He wasn't super productive here. We saw the raw capability quite a few times, though. Didn't have a ton of stats here. Kansas City Chiefs fan. Wasn't the most productive guy. But a couple times a game, you would just be like, this guy, if he just puts it together, can be insane. And he lost weight. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout to start this inning off. But if he just hones it in, finds consistency, finds his go-to moves, he could be an absolute menace. He has every tool a defensive end could ever want. And again, like Scorton, Shamar Stewart dropped weight leaning into that edge build. I'm not sure we need Micah. I mean, it'd be nice to have him, though. It'd be nice to have him. Who knows what he was going to be. There's another strike for Patton. Yeah, I think Micah was always, I don't want to say risk, but was never a sure thing, right? Coming off the surgery, wasn't productive his first year at Tech. There was no guarantee he was going to be a substantial productive player year one. You were buying upside there, so you lose that upside. You lose that chance to have one. Solomon Williams is my breakout for the defense. It's a good one. There's a lot of bodies in that edge room, but if they want to play him strong side a little bit, he could definitely find a consistent role doing that. But that's a name that's probably going to emerge. We saw him a couple times this season. We'll find out. Young guy, hasn't played much. Defensive end. Who gets to start at center? I don't know, dude. The thing is, like, in these glimpses we've gotten behind the scenes of them working out, Naboo looks freaking healthy, man. He's doing drills. He's squatting. You don't do that if you're having lasting effects from an ACL. Like, recent example, Donovan Green was out for like 2 years because of it. He makes good contact there. Deep to left field. That ball's gone. It's a home run. Solo homer. Man. I'm going to have to delete my account. Oh my goodness, man. Yeah, Rice batters are getting the better of Patton today. Yeah, I'm going to be deleting my account. Well, that sucks. Yeah, Patton ain't it right now. I mean, you've been on such a good roll with your starters. It was only going to take you so far. At some point, this was going to happen. Bye, True's nice knowing you. I'm gone. My account's gone. I'll be around. I'll delete it on stream at the end of the game if it happens. 0-2 count. Gonna take a ball there. We did win the track indoor championship. That is a big deal. That's a good thing. Oh, yeah, for sure, Riley. For sure. It is early. There's a lot of time left. But, you know, you got to do it. There's a fly ball. Foul. Bergevin dove for it, but bobbled it and dropped it. Good effort. Had it in the glove, but just fell out. Looks like Terrence Kill was in position to get that one too, but Bergevin was right there. Just kind of scooped it out of the glove. Nick Scorton weighed start of season 280 for the recent weigh-ins for the combine stuff. 252, 250, mid 250s, somewhere in there. It's all the bats. One-two count. Makes contact again into left field. A base hit. Do you think the front court or the back court will play the biggest role in the Auburn game? I think we honestly live and die by the front court. I've been talking about this. I think we have 4 kind of tips to the spear on offense. And that's Wade Taylor, Zurich Phelps. Farrell Payne is in there because he's just a safety valve. You can dip it down to him anytime. But then also Manny Obaseki can be a big swing piece for us. So I always say the team kind of goes as the guards go. Because those are the guys touching the ball most of the time. Because the rest of your rotation, really very defined role players. I think Andy Garcia is a pretty big deal too, especially lately. Running a lot through him. But I'll go with the guards. Titus. You would think a 3-run team... Exactly. A 3-run lead last year was nothing. And that's kind of what we expected this year. Looks like we already got action in the bullpen. Moss warming up. Manny hasn't been getting minutes. He didn't get minutes last game, but the game before he did. And you honestly I wish you were in a position where Manny could get minutes, because that's kind of your tertiary ball carrier, your tertiary initiator. Yeah, Manny's been bad, and that hurts the team, because Zurich and Wade start together. You really don't have a primary ball handler coming off the bench. That's what Manny could have been. Manny started sometimes. They started the three together. I think it's good to get Wade some off-ball opportunities too, which I understand, starting two other ball carriers next to him. Yeah, Patton is very much struggling. He's gonna be getting sat in just a minute. We got runners on first and second, one out. There's a strike, swing and a miss. Aaron says, last week I said I wasn't worried about baseball. After last night being there in person, I'm a bit more. They look lifeless for just one to watch. Yeah, some blank stares. I think they're shell-shocked. I think there was some mental stuff obviously going into the season to overcome. But now add to the fact that you didn't overcome those and the ensuing results from that. And I think there's like a what the hell's going on look about the team. Again, I just don't feel like this will be the team we're seeing in a month's time. But it could be. See what Shane Sadeo tweeted? Yeah, I saw it. I think no one's above criticism, right? You're playing a team sport. You're not winning. There's going to be criticism. I don't know what he saw. If he's seeing personal attacks, if he's seeing just unnecessary attacks directed at players, yeah, I understand how that would prompt a man to tweet what he did. But as far as criticism, disappointment, anger even, that's all. I think that's fair game and comes to the territory. Another swing and a miss. Maybe Patton can get out of this inning. Castle with 3 threes. That's huge, Jeremy. If he gets the 3-ball going, this game over. That man's a centerpiece for years. A little bit of a high pitch. 1-1 count. Rockets should have drafted Castle. We all got Reed Shepard. Texags was very vulgar. I honestly didn't see the personal attacks. I saw a lot of disappointment. I saw a lot of woe is me. I saw a lot of Aggie gonna Aggie. But I didn't see the personal attacks personally. But then again, I wasn't exactly digging into the trenches. I believe they were there. I'm sure they were. I'm sure Sadeo read something that pissed him off. I'm sure he's also upset about not winning. I'm sure he's also feeling a certain way, and it's his right to say what he wants. But I think we should probably, at a personal level, support and pick him up. And from the team level, you're allowed to be verbally disappointed. Of course you are. Angry. Two count. Got 2 outs. Runners at first and second. See if Patton can get us out of here after a shaky start. Swing and a miss. He does. All right, so do we ride Patton another inning? He finished this inning strong after, obviously, they were kind of locking in on him. Do you give Patton the start of the next inning as well? Let him try to ride it. He's your starter. He's been good so far on the year. No, he doesn't feel sorry. Exactly, Noble. Exactly. And that's part of the curse of being a top-ranked team. It's like the embarrassment factor's there. You know, Drew, I'm most surprised by how we were losing. I thought we would still be able to mash the ball. Exactly right, Bo. Exactly. And part of that is also why I figured we still have a chance to get back to things. But if you think about some of the reasons we thought we'd be able to mash, a lot of them just aren't playing, Sorrell and Grahovac. And then the others just aren't playing well, like Schott. And Jace has not been playing up to his standard, even though he's been, getting on base. There's another level there. So you only have 2 of those guys playing, him and Caden Kent, and then Schott back in the lineup today. Maybe some of those mashers we expected aren't really there, but Hensler is. Gavin Cash, we expected something there. I think there is a lot. There is a relative amount of unknown, a relatively high amount of unknown on the roster right now because of injuries. That's part of it. But absolutely expected the bats to pick up for where we were innately going to be deficient. Bullpen, maybe some inconsistent fielding because we have a lot of guys playing new positions. It's a tough situation because they're no longer amateurs. If you're going to get paid to play, criticisms are warranted. Personal attacks are, of course, out of line, being anonymous online. I know everyone's going to do it. Yeah, even if they weren't being paid, I think fans being upset about things they're passionate about is normal and expected. It's not ever going to go away. Whether it's right or wrong, it's going to happen. But personal attacks shouldn't happen. They will happen, but I understand being unhappy about those. And I'm sure that's what he was referring to. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You get the special game plans. You get the full attention. All right, Terrence Keel leading off this inning. Rough 0-3 start for A&M on the road, on the wrong side of it once again. I'll be curious on Broniger's take on this because he's been going to bat for this team. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, 1 count to Keel. Keel makes contact. Bouncing ball. They kind of flub it up, and Teal will get to first base. Terrence Keel with another base hit, man. He's been so consistent. He has an argument to move up in that rotation like Rolly was talking about earlier. Him and Hensler been very consistent. Very, very consistent this year. And I think Keel's definitely looked to be one of those guys that potentially could stay in the lineup once Sorrell returns. We're losing to Rice, man. What's going on? It's terrible. Let's play some small ball. I will say it looks like they're just willing to make contact today so far. Back to the top of the lineup. Good contact by Caden Kent. Is that fair? I can't see what's happening. Is that a fair ball? We got a homer for Caden Kent. 2-run homer. Let's go, Caden. I'm out of bubbles. I need a refill on bubbles. Oh, my goodness. Something happened. I'm not ready. I didn't have bubbles queued up, and I didn't have Rattling Bog queued up. Let's get it going. Yeah. We're back. We're back. Let's go. That ball was smashed. Smashed. Come on, Caden. He's a gamer, man. He's been one of the consistent ones, too. Savor it. Is this the one that breaks it open? Please. There we go. There we go. All right, Jace. All right, Jace Laviolette up. I was not ready for a homer there. Let's go. We scored. Action. I couldn't believe it as it was happening. It was taking a while to process it. Jace makes contact. Bouncer to second. Out at first. Jace tried to beat him there. Time to open a beer. I'm good with that. I'm going to turn the stream off and call it a night. Let's get contagious. I know. I think we do look a little more willing just to take contact today and be more patient so far. It hasn't resulted in too much, but hey, you just got the 2-run homer. We are okay, says Kansas City Chiefs fan. He says we're okay. We might be. I think it takes a while to start pointing blame, Ash. I'm not a super baseball knower, but I just know there are ebbs and flows in baseball, and you could just be starting in the biggest slump imaginable. And with the talent on this team, there is a chance that in a month you're looking back at this as a way too long-lasting blip in the radar. But if it stays for a month or so, then we can start talking about that. I think. Operating more like molasses than flowing water, you know what I mean? Letting things play out, letting things develop. It is a very new lineup. It's totally new. You got a few guys back, but it's not the same as last year at all. Someone finally said it. Jeff Kent's son. We need that reminder. 1-1 count. Low outside for Hensler. We needed the reminder, BTTS. We appreciate it. Wyatt has absolutely been a bright spot. Two-one count to Hensler. It's high and outside. All right, do you remember last year? You remember last year, but you would just have that ending where the game just got blown open. It's like, all right, this is the ending where we're just going to stay on the field. We're going to bat for about 30 minutes, and we're just going to score 6-7 runs, and we're going to totally change the outlook of a game. We did that once versus Elon, but we haven't seen it too much. Hensler makes contact, deep center field, but he's going to make a play on it. Yep, that's an out. Pib Extra says, we are so back. Everyone breathe. Attaboy, Jeff Kent's kid. Okay, someone did say it. Someone did say it. Massive homer. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. This is a game again. Maybe my account doesn't get deleted tonight. I hope not. Kent, gone forever. Kent, thank God. Yes. Wonder if I've seen more of Jamal George. Maybe because, I don't know. I'm surprised not to see him in right field last night. Maybe because some of the positions where he plays, we're kind of solid. Those are our stronger spots right now. We would have never been ranked 1 if we knew this going in. Yeah. Yeah. 1-0 count. We need Shot to get back on track, man. You don't want to sit Shot. It's heart and soul right there. But I don't even know who would DH right now. You don't have anyone that's like, oh, we gotta get this guy hitting. Bouncer to the pitcher. Got it to first. That's an out, but you got the 2-run homer from Caden Kent. We'll take the points right now. Maybe they build on it. Maybe it's a positive sign. But you're back in the game. You're no longer in the hole. This is good. Shot without the cookie duster looks so... Calling it a cookie duster? Yeah. He's hurt. He's hurt. He was also hurt in Omaha, though, and he played pretty well. Same injury, but he re-injured it, so technically new, but the same. The Boys Back in Town are a good song for the Aggies baseball. That's a good one. Maybe I'll play that for a show. It's a good recommendation. Such a great joke now. It's become such a bad joke that just saying it is kind of the joke now. That's kind of what it is now, BTTS. It's become so bad that it's good. It was good. The Caden Kent, Jeff Kent joke was good when it was like late last season and Kent was emerging. Good joke. Then it became a bad joke, tail end of Omaha. But now it's so bad that the joke is good. It's like, oh, you said it, you bastard. That's kind of what it's like now. Yeah, Shot has torn that meniscus again, the same one. Re-injured. Oh, it's unfortunate, man. But again, the bat should theoretically still be there. Oh, man. Like, bunch of Longhorn notifications on my threat to delete my account if we lose tonight. They're the ones looking. Low pitch. They are going to roll with Miles Patton again here. We got a shout out for a girlfriend. She's an Aggie fan. It's Emma. Shout out Emma. The Caden Kent joke has evolved through multiple eras now. We're playing UTSA on Tuesday. That's my my local Cagers right there. What's up? Patton hit the batter. Gonna take first. It's unfortunate. They're going to start with one on base. Weston Moss warming up. We have 2 midweekers. Getting married on May 5th. Congrats. All right, Patton's still in the game. Runner on first. Look to bunt there. Miles Patton's control looks off tonight. He's going to have to battle through it. It's a short leash probably. Yeah, they already had Weston Moss warming up. They filled the whole lineup with righties. Swing and a miss. Pulled the bunt. Call it a ball. Looked like it was possibly a strike, but no, it was a close one. All right. 2-1 count for Miles. Going to first with it. Reached for that bunt. Got him out at first. Sacrifice bunt to advance the runner to second. So it's Texas State. Texas Southern. Texas Southern, right? And UTSA. Texas Southern is TSU. There was a tweet that said it. Wednesday we played TSU, yeah. Met on Xbox. That's crazy. That's a pop fly. Should be routine to Sawyer Farr. Snags it. That's 2 outs. Let's get out of this inning. Come on. Come on. The mob is awesome. Always look forward to watching Rice's tiny band. So much personality. So much character. No, Texas Southern. No, not the Horned Frogs. That's TCU. There's a strike. All right, Patton. It hasn't been pretty, but if he can get us out here, maybe you can ride him again. Man, this account deleting thing has me pretty nervous. Swing and a miss. All right. Come on. 0-2 count. Get us out. Come on, Miles. Come on, Miles. Pitch is high. 1-2 count. It's all right. Come on, Miles. 1-2. Runner on second. 2 outs. 1-2 pitch. Makes contact. To Jace. Jace snags it. All right. Patton's hanging in there. All right, let's take the freaking lead. Come on. I need a 3-run inning. I need a 3+ run inning. I need one of those. Make me feel good. Make us all feel good. The general going to take us home. Hey, man. He got us out of there. Things weren't looking pretty, but he got us out of there right there. The longer you can hold back on Weston Moss, the better. Maybe Patton could just stabilize and take control of the thing. Good inning. That was a good inning. Yeah, top to bottom, right? Pretty good. We'll take it. We'll win the inning. Wait, no. We're the away team now, so that was the top. Good half inning. Ohio State. Oh my goodness. Oh. All right, who's up? We should have the 5-hole up, right? Who even is the 5-hole right now? We've moved it so many times. Is it Sawyer Farr? Let's listen to their coach.
Kind of gaining some valuable experience. What will they take from this weekend going up against 3 top-tier teams that they can use going forward over the next few weeks or months?
Well, one thing is that it's not going to get any tougher. I mean, we've faced some elite competition already, so it's a amazing introduction to college baseball.
Oh, it's Bergevin.
At the elite level and just
All right, Bergevin at bat.
work it takes for
He has the build of a slugger.
something like that.
You know, we've seen a couple different iterations.
Takes the
of
first
him
ball.
line up some guys in and out on a day-to-day basis. How much of that is playing the
Again, I feel like there is a little bit more patience today.
Still just trying to evaluate a pretty young team.
I think they are both.
Let's see, though.
Some things
It's got to result in something.
I think can make one person.
There's a strike,
successful in
1-1.
the matchup of the day, and other times we got to see what this guy can do. It's both on the pitching side, defensive side, and offensive side.
Did Cole Green float around the bases after that home run?
He is some kind of fast man. He actually came into play defense in the outfield.
There's an
the
outside
years
pitch.
because we needed a guy, and all of a sudden I saw something with him out there that was like, called my attention. And next thing you know, we're putting him in center field, and he's making plays,
All right.
making throws, and
2-1.
now it's like, well, now can we get his offense going, and can he be a productive member?
Makes contact.
That needs to stay in the park.
Ball's high to the corner.
Think it will.
Right fielder grabs it. Yeah.
Hit a homer, right? Just like that. So I'm glad that stayed in.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx you, so I'll let you out on this. Is your dad causing any problems?
All right,
down
that's the
there
first
with
out.
Security, or is Jose okay?
I cannot believe somehow he snuck past security to sit down here.
He might make a pitching change or something before this game.
Yeah, he's my head of motivation on our team. So hopefully he can do a good job today.
Jose, love the visit. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
The head of motivation, Jose Crucino.
He never.
All right, now it should be far, I think. No, it's Gavin Cash. I forgot he's back in. Low pitch. Cash got a hit his first at bat. First hit in a while for Gavin. That wasn't his first hit of the season, was it? No, it wasn't. It wasn't. Gavin Cash makes contact. Gavin Cash solo homer! Let's go, baby! Come on, Gavin! He's back! He's back! He's back! Come on! Gavin! Cash! I'll do it again! I'll do it again! I took more that time. Come on, Gavin. Come on, baby. You got it, man. He's back! That was huge! Huge development for the team, man. You need production in that slot, and you're getting it from Gavin Cash today. Come on, baby. Come on, Aggs. Tied it up. We got a new game. Look at the passion in the locker room. I love Caden Kent, man. I love what he's bringing. Good vibes. Good vibes. Come on. That was a hot one. I don't have any water. I could drink bubbles. Might be a weird concoction in the belly, though. All right, here's Sawyer Farr. Inside pitch. We'll take the solo. Beautiful. 2 for 2 is Gavin Cash today. Boom. Boom. Trayon, I see you. Oh, it's really hot, y'all. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't have it. No tea. Coffee, no. It's our only option right here. No. Come on, Sawyer. Inside pitch. 3-0 count. I've never done this without water. Sawyer Farr, 3-0 pitch. Inside wall. No, it's a strike. Okay. Smart take. Don't listen to me. It's gross. 3-1 pitch for Sawyer Farr. Oh, snagged it at the pitching mound. Nice grab by the pitcher. Laser to the pitcher, takes a knee and grabs it. Well played. I'm just happy for Gavin Cash, man. That means a lot for this team. Yeah, that was either a snag or a broken nose. I'm not deleting the account today. It's not happening. We're winning. There's one bubble left. There's bubbles left. Y'all see this? For sure. Noble, exactly. Way more patience. Better pitch detection. It's a hit to second base to first. Getting us out of the inning. But they're more willing to make contact today, it seems. My heart rate's really high. If y'all haven't tried this salsa yet, don't. It's terrible. I'm going to get water. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. My plant. Swing and a miss. 1-1 start in this inning. I'm happy to do it today, Bruce. I'm happy to represent Gavin Cash in his resurgence today. It's been beautiful to watch. 2 at-bats, base hit, home run. And he has so much potential. So much more than he's shown this year. It could be so huge for this team and for him. Got him to swing at that. Beautiful. We're just hanging in there, Patton. We're just hanging in there. Some early action in the bullpen might end up sitting him down. Or probably already did. And he'll stay down for now. You know what I mean? Swing and a miss. All right. Nose is running. Foul ball. 0-2 count. And we're just connected to whatever Gavin Cash does today. The salsa stays connected to Gavin Cash today. It's working. Maybe this is the solution. Anybody needs to pick me up? I put my life on the line for them. 0-2 count. Swing and a miss. Miles Patton, man. Don't call it a comeback. Let's get out of the inning first. It's still hot. Ooh-wee. I'm not deleting the account. It's not happening. We're winning. There's another strike. Should be no 1 count. I'm going to call that low. Should be a 1-1 count. It's showing 0-0 right now. It should be 1-1. 1-1. There it goes. Gonna go bunt. Right to Patton. Get it to first. That's an out, baby. Okay. Good. Great inning. Patton. Patton in the comeback. We still got the bullpen in the back of the game. It's the least of my worries. It's the bats, man. It's the bats. I know. I know. I care about one thing. It's getting these bats going. It's a test. It's a sacrifice. Hydrate. Not any game. I know a lot of Gavin Cash to come. I'm glad y'all enjoy it. Try something hot. No time. Oh my goodness. My nose is burning, dude. Try Ags and Mavs. Yeah. I'm Ags and Spurs. And it hasn't been great lately, but I at least feel good about the direction. I still feel for Mavs fans. Throw some Cowboy in there too. Oof. Yeah, what Noble said. Dude, my lips, or the physical lips, they hurt, man. My lips just hurt. All right, Terrence Kuehl, at bat. TK's been good. TK2. The sequel. Whoa. Dodging that one, Matrix style. 1-0 count. That's not a bad idea, Noble. That'd actually feel really good. I should probably grab ice water. Just use the ice. Oh, swung at an outside pitch there. One count. Terrence Kuehl makes contact. Right to short. Kuehl almost made it there, but it's going to be an out. Yeah, you can't mess around fielding a base hit for Terrence Kuehl, but they'll get the out. I don't think we've got a leadoff guy on yet, have we? Let's keep this party going. Come on. think it's Galloway, then top of the lineup. No, it's top of the lineup. Caden Kent smashes one. Again! 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 Caden Kent, baby! He can't be stopped! He can't be stopped! Caden Kent! We have the lead! We're winning! Come on, Caden! You're your own man! You are your own man! No more jokes! Caden Kent is his own man! Come on, up. Come on. Sing the rattling bog, Thor. Oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. The bog down in the valley, oh. Thor was dancing. Caden Kent is busy today. He's busy today. Lord Tubbington at bat. Watches the first strike. All right, 0-1 count. Jace Laviolette. Ooh, took another strike there. Come on, Tubbs. Come on. Oh, 2 count. Way outside. Come on, Jace. 1-2. Come on, Lord Tubbington. Ooh, check swing. No swing. 2-2 count. Jace is really good at pulling the check. That one last night that was borderline, they called a strike. I thought he pulled it. Two for Lord Tubbington. Makes contact. Slow bouncer. Slow to the pitcher. And we'll get on base. We'll get on base. The slowest, dinkiest, bunt-like little swing you'll ever see from a man the size of Lord Tubbington. But he gets on base with it, and he's laughing about it. That was ridiculous. We'll take it. That was insane. We'll take it. Good fortune, man. Anything. I'm losing it. The salsa, the Caden Kent, the Gavin Cash. My brain is going away. On a Sunday night. I haven't been drinking either. It's crazy. All right, Wyatt Hensler. Come on, Hensler. Do it. Takes a strike. Good bunt. Low pitch. It should be 1-1 right now, yeah. The counter's going a little slow. Good pitcher, too. Went 6 scoreless against Michigan. Oh, that's encouraging. Swings at an outside pitch there. He wanted to get it there, just outside of his reach. 1-2 count for Wyatt Hensler. Hensler makes contact. Is it going? It went! Come on! It went! It went! It went! Yes! We're back! We're back! Come on! We're heating up! We're heating up! We're heating up! Come on! Caden Kent, Tubbington, Hensler, Gavin Cash, the Aggies. Take us off the milk carton. Take the bats off the milk carton. We're back. They found them. They found them. Take the bat off the milk carton. The children has been found. All right, Hayden Shaw, if you could do anything right now, it would just push us over the top. It would just push us over the top. If Hayden Shaw, that was a generous strike, man. That was inside and low. They'll call it a strike. If we can keep cracking this open, I'll feel so good about just the vibes of the team, man. I know it's just one game, but the feeling of seeing it happen is a big deal. Shot makes contact. Foul ball left field. We've been smashing some balls today. Every homer has been hammered. Come on, shot. Low ball. We're up 6-3. I'm not deleting the account because we're not losing. The Longhorns are disappointed. Exactly. The game is meaningless. Well, not totally meaningless, but low meaning. But the vibes, so big. Take them to Aggie Land. They're going to call him a strike watch in there. Oh, man. Shot's been down. Still only in the fifth. Yeah, a lot of time to rack the score up. More, huh, Franklin? We can get to 12. There's a strike. Pitcher kind of locking in a little bit here. No, it's for sure early. It's for sure early, but I like where things are heading. This is just soapy water now. I just poured the bubbles right into here. There's a low pitch. Yeah, that was a great first pitch, Bo. I can't even drink this anymore. It's just bubble water. Bergevin fouls it off. Why are we talking about Jacksonville Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence right now? I don't even think that's a real report. We're watching Aggie baseball. Is that even a real thing? I mean, if that was breaking news, it would be big, but I don't think that's real. Low pitch for Bergie. Bergie? That just kind of came out of my mouth. Do we like it? Bergie? It's all right. It's going to be a fly ball for Bergevin. He's running for it. Catches it on the run. All right. We'll take it, man. Productive 3. Was that a 3-run inning? Was it a 3-run inning? I've been calling for one. That was a 3-run inning, right? We had a solo homer and then a 2-run homer. Yeah. Yeah. We'll take the 3-run inning. I've been calling for this. I had sources telling me there was a 3-run inning coming, and it happened. It indeed happened. Wow. Things are waking up. Let's keep it up with the pitching. Let's see if we can ride Patton for one more. Yeah, Bergevin, He looks poised for something, man. Give him, let these guys get their footing. Let them cook. We'll start with a strike. Come on, Miles. What's up, Rolly? We're feeling all right now, Rolly. Kansas City Chiefs fan, you're kind of spamming the chat with the same message over and over. Please stop. Change the subject. 0-2 count. 1-2 count, sorry. Be a foul ball, out of play. All right, Patton. 1-2 pitch. Makes contact to right. Snagged by TK2. On the run. Over the shoulder. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Keep it going. Los Aggies. I love that. I would love that so much. I would buy that right now. That's me a pop fly. Let's get him out. Let's get him out. Come on, Bergevin. You just grab it. Or Farr will come grab it. Man, he had to run pretty far to get that. All right. I mean, we're all liking this. Let's keep doing it, though. Let's... It's a low pitch. It's another ball. A couple balls just lead this one off. It's all right. Another ball. It's a beautiful start to the inning. Now we see 3 back-to-back-to-back balls. Let's see how he responds. There's a strike. Not so fast. Not so fast. 3-1 count for Miles Patton. Already has 2 up, 2 down on the inning. There's another strike. We got the full count. Come on, Miles. Dude, if you get him out right here. Be insanely strong power move. All right. Fouls it off. Keep it going. Three-two pitch. Fouls it off. My son Matthew, while I was making him steak, decided to get in the chat and say hello. He needs his own account. We got to get Matt in the chat. Took over Dad's phone. Swing and a miss. 3 up, 3 down. Back-to-back innings. That's 6 up, 6 down for Miles Patton after a shaky start. He's really gained control, and like Noble said, he could go another inning. Huge stuff, man. Good stuff. Good stuff we're seeing today. Appreciate this. Just a rough early start to the pitching. Other than that, everything's looking fine. Everything's looking fine. He says hello and gig 'em. Wholesome moment. Wholesome moment. Let's take this in, the wholesome moment in the chat right now. Y'all should go to this tweet and just look at who is commenting on it. It is like exclusively Longhorns. A few Aggies at first, the followers. But as soon as it hit like the algorithm, I think it's up to like 21K views. It's all Longhorn interactions. I have receipts from a Longhorn. That's an Aggie. That's an Aggie. There's a Longhorn. Get in there and make it about you. There's a Longhorn. LSU. He's cool though. Longhorn. 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 See? Are you going to do it? No, because we're going to win. They thought I was going to have to delete my account tonight. It's early. Let's win the game. Throw a new pitcher in. At least he didn't promise to eat a solo cup of crap. I know. Those sips are ridiculous. But we're not their rival. They just pop up. They just pop out like garden gnomes. You just want to kick them. All right, Gavin Cash is back up. Gavin Cash is 2 for 2 on the day. There it says right there, the single and the solo homer. Gavin Cash with a resurgence outing tonight. Much needed. Call that a low pitch. Gavin Cash due for a walk here. I think that feels about right. Fouls it off. Cash is on it, man. My girlfriend has disability learning. I have autism. Sorry to hear that. But y'all are cool. Y'all are good. Y'all are probably awesome people. Ooh, pitch in the dirt. The Occupy LF account blocked me because I posted a GIF laughing at him for saying something stupid. Bunch of softies. Some of them get real weird. Some of them get nasty and weird. And they can't take the heat. Some can. The insta-block is weak, though. I almost never block. I will mute. That way I know if they comment, I still see muted accounts like, oh, well, this is going to be some bullshit. That way there's not just that annoyance factor when I just open the app and see it. I actually get like a moment to breathe and be like, all right, we got an idiot behind this click. Who is it? Oh, he dug that one out. 2-2 count. Cash is on it. Commentators talking about Cash had made the Texas trifecta going from Texas to Tech, now the Aggies. Where does he go next? No, he ends here. 2-2 count for Gavin Cash. Low in the dirt. Full count for Gavin. Gavin Cash. It's full count. Cash makes contact. Foul ball. He's on it tonight, man. You can just tell. Keeping the pitcher busy. Good, busy first at-bat for this pitcher. Outside pitch. There it is. We called for it. The Gavin Cash walk. It felt like it was time for a walk, and there he gets it. You get the lead off on base this time. I don't think we've done that today yet. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. We are much more patient today, guys. We are much more patient today. We're seeing the ball today. Yes, Noble. We're absolutely seeing the ball today. Absolutely worked the count there. And that was his first batter of the outing. Now it's Sawyer Farr. Had a nice ball off the wall in his first start on Friday. There's a foul. Oh, no. Yeah, it was a foul ball. Come on, Sawyer. Hit it far. A freshman with a mustache. Impressive. Thor's feeling something. All right. Ooh, check swing didn't go. Gonna be a ball. 1-1. Thick stash for a kid. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was patchy at best at 18-19. The one thing I had early, and in a big way, was sideburns. But the mouth region wasn't pretty. I just looked dirty. All right. Good 2-1 count. Let's go. Another foul ball. Going to be 2-2. You found Texas Aggies hat at the discount store. Oh, you got to buy it. I hope you got it. That's always a good find. Especially like if it's a thrift store and you find something vintage. Ooh. That's always a score for your team. That's always nice. Yeah. And I will say Schott looks less frustrated tonight for whatever that's worth. He was really kind of getting down on himself after his at-bats, but he still hasn't become productive yet. Burt Reynolds be proud of the stash. I had a thick stash in high school. My coach made me shave it trying to be like the Yankees, and it never came back. The same. He ruined you for life? No. Nothing's like your first mustache. You have it? Nice. Good job. Oh. Cash went on that. But he fouled it off. 2-2 count. Love to see active Cash. Just playing, man. He's actually playing baseball today. He's actually going through the motions in a productive, positive way today. It's so good for his psyche, man. It might be coming, Noble. He wanted that one. He was going on that one. Here's the 2-2 pitch outside. Going to be a full count once again. Yeah, in high school they made us shave too, Rolly. There's another walk. We'll take a couple of nice, long, patient at-bats, staying on the ball, fouling balls up, racking up the count. This is what we're accustomed to. We're seeing them play to the script right now. It's so good. This is so good. And those are from two guys that we felt like we had a lot more meat on the bone with, especially Gavin Cash. But Sawyer Farr as a freshman working through things. Really productive and really positive to see from those two guys particularly. You're ahead of me? Not for long. Okay, now you're going to stay ahead of me. That's fine. Those hitters are just splitting on some close pitches. Love it, man. I know. Yeah, I mean, 2 long at-bats to start this kid's evening out. I keep wanting to say afternoon. Farr looks very impressive for a freshman. Yeah. Like the number 2 short. I think he was listed as a shortstop. In the state of Texas coming out of high school. He goes to bunt. He's going to bunt. He pulls it. Okay, we are doing some small ball. Looking to bunt here. Galloway looking to bunt here. Double steal. You're getting greedy, Noble. You're getting greedy. We could do it. I'd imagine those are 2 of our faster base runners, I would think. Pulls bunt again. Yeah, the bunt's huge. We're just making contact tonight. You can tell, man. There's more of a focus tonight. But it's still early. Let's win a freaking baseball game. Two 2-0 count. Still looking to bunt. Took another ball there. I love it, man. I love it. TK Jr. is going to be good for a while. Would love to see him leading off. Kent needs to be in the 3-hole, in my opinion. I think it's a very viable option right there. I think there's a very good argument for that. There we go again. Let's walk 3 in a row. Let's get bases loaded while the bats are actually active today. And let's get Terrence Keel at bat. And then let's go top of the lineup with Caden Kent, who's already gotten 2 homers. Let's punch it in here. Beautiful stuff from the Ags right now. We're seeing a patience we have not seen through the seasons thus far. There's a strike. All right, TK. Come on, TK. Oh, 1 count, bases loaded. TK2. Inside pitch, another ball. Take another walk here. Take another nice, patient inning, and then cap it off with a Caden Kent grand slam. Does that feel familiar? That's in play. There's another inside pitch. Another inside pitch. Let's avoid the double play. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, TK. 2-1 count for TK. Outside pitch. It's in play. Come on. Give me the walk and the Caden. Give me the walk and the Caden. Oregon in the regionals. Yes, sir, Rolly. That's the reference. That's it right there. An inning of patience. And then Caden Kent to just file them all to home plate. Ooh, Keel could have taken that one. Going to be a full count. Yeah, that was Super Regionals. Yeah. All right, 3-2. Makes contact. Yes, sir! Gets past shortstop into left field. We're going to punch 2 in. Terrence Keel, the second. He's back. He's here. It worked. It slipped through. It slipped through, Noble. Come on. This is so big for the team. I know it's Rice. We needed it. Keep going. Keep going.
Branch in the tree, in the tree, in the hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh.
All right. He's been on fire today. Caden Kent. Runners on first and second. Come on, Caden. Come on, Caden. Bouncer to first. They'll get the out, but the runners advance. Runners advanced. Good sacrifice base hit, or you know what I mean? Verbiage, baseball stuff. All right, 2 in scoring position. And Lord Tubbington up. This feels like Aggie baseball. This feels how it's supposed to feel right now. Caden Kent, yes, he matured. He for sure matured, SB Hustler. It's very palpable. You can see it. You can just see his growth, man. He's big. Also has a really good mentality. He seems locked in this season. It's awesome. You're wearing it, Kansas City Chiefs fan? Well, it's a good time to wear it. I'm glad. Come on, Jace, man. Come on, Jace. Outside pitch, swings at it. Another slow bobbler! Another one! He did it again! He did it again! We run! We score! We score! He did it again! It's 2 times! What the hell? That is so weird! How is that happening? How is that real? What the hell? These slow dribblers down the first base line. This is like his calling card. This is new thing? That is so funny. That's how he got on base last at bat. That's insane. That's insane. He had that exact same slow dribbler right down that line on this last at bat. All right, Hensler's up. Hensler's up. Nine 3 Ags, man. 9-3 Ags. Exactly, man. We're making contact today, Rolly. We're seeing the pitches today as we swing and a miss there, but that's okay. That's okay. Runners in the corners, 1 out, 0-2 count for Hensler. That's your number 1 pick. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. With the ear-to-ear grin on first base. 0-2 count for Hensler. Low pitch. We're going to advance. No movement. Good recovery by the catcher. Got away from him. Kansas City's like, if we win, I'm playing. Boys are back in town. Oh, I'm just going to play it. All right, 1-2 count for Hensler. Oh, headshot. Ducked out of the way, 2-2. Come on, man. Let's keep the party going. Let's keep the party going. I want to play Rattling Bog so bad right now. Good duck. All right, 2-2 count. Low pitch. Ooh, did he go? He might have gone. Yep. Didn't pull the check swing in time. Got around that center line. Call it a strikeout. Do we get Los Aggies jerseys? I want them. Yep. Good call. It was a swing. All right, Hayden shot. Man. Oh, we did have someone advance to second. Base runners on second and third. Shot makes contact. Foul ball. Good to see. Man, we are all in your corner, Hayden Shot. Everybody, man. We're in everyone's corner. I know there's negativity. I know there's bad vibes, but fans gonna fan. Shot makes contact. I got chills! I got chills going down my spine! It's a party! It's a party! Come on! Hayden shot! We're back! This is what we are! This is what we do! I'm not deleting the account! And we're not deleting the season. We're back, baby. This is what we needed. Hayden Shot has joined the chat. Come on. Hayden Shot got his. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Let it play. Let it play. Let it play. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Wow, man. Come on. This is exactly what the team needed. Again, this game doesn't matter. But the vibes matter so much. They had to turn it around. They had to have, honestly, a night that wasn't even this good. But this is something you can take forward to the next one and build on it. And then take that to the next one. Oh, and by the way, you'll get Caden Sorrell back sometime in the near future. This is it. This is what the doctor ordered. This is it, man. Let's check out the reaction. Play the damn song. Play the song. Shoddy, baby. Come on, Franklin. Come on. We are so back, SB Hustler. We are. Rattling Bog, baby. Let's go. You called it, Rolly. You called it, sir. Yes, sir, Jonathan. So freaking back. So freaking back. Yeah, just play it. Just play it and let it run, Kansas City Chiefs fan. Just let it go. Hayden Shot. Let's go, man. Let's go, Bo. Rolly. HB. Drew's account lives to see another day. Hopefully. I think the account's going to be all right. I'm not saying anything till it's over. On Twitter. I'll talk shit here. Shoddy, baby. Come on, BTTS. Let's do it. Almost run rule. True. True. It's in the cards. Smash that like button. Yes, like Shot, smash the ball. Beautiful segue transition. Beautiful, Noble guy. Do what Noble says. Where I'm watching TU fans are talking crazy trash. Let them, man. Let them. This is their moment. This is their moment. We're down, man. We're down. Let them yap. Let them chirp. What up, Malik? Good timing. You're coming back for a big Aggie scoring party, man. It's 12-3. Welcome to the chat, Malik. Let's go. We're going to get the switch on the pitcher. That pitcher had a bad day. That pitcher had a rough time because the Aggie bats are coming back. I cannot overemphasize how absolutely covered in soap my desk is right now and how okay I am with it. My keyboard looks waterlogged. I think the ASDF QWERTY portion of the keyboard might be cooked. It's looking very wet. All right, Bergevin at bat, 0-1 count. There's a ball, 1-1. Great patience today, man. Great patience. Oh, man, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. 1-1 to Bergevin. They're going to call that a strike? I think the ump has been all right today. I'll let him have it. We need to send the Rice pitchers a thank you card or something. No, this is us. Oh, swing and a miss. They get Bergevin out of there. But hey, what a hell of an inning, man. Was that a 6-run inning? Was that a 6-run inning? Was that 6? Feels like Aggie baseball, man. Beautiful stuff. I'm so excited I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Now on that hair there was a louse, rear louse, a rattling louse, louse in the hair and the worm and the worm and the feather and the
feather and the bird and the bird and the egg and the egg and the bird and the bird and the nest and the nest and the limb and the limb and the branch and the branch and the tree and the tree and the hole and the hole and the bog down in the valley. Oh, 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 the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh. Now on that louse there was a tick, a rare tick, a rattling tick, a tick and the louse and the louse and the hare and the hare and the worm and the worm and the feather and the feather and the bird and the bird and the egg and the egg and the bird and the bird and the nest and the nest and the limb and the branch and the branch and the tree and the hole and the hole and the bog down in the valley. Oh, 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 the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh. Now on that tick there was a rash, rare rash, a rattling rash, rash and the tick and the tick and the louse and the louse and the hare and the worm and the worm and the feather and the feather and the bird and the bird and the egg and the egg and the bird and the nest and the nest and the limb and the branch and the branch and the tree and the hole and the hole and the bog down in the valley. Oh, 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 the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, oh.
Woo! We got something cooking, man. We got something cooking. Can't grow the stash. The stash is gone. The stash is out. It is official. What a beautiful game. This is the team we know and love. This is fun. This is what the feeling we expected through the last 4 games, which is what made it hurt more. But look at it. It's back. Weston Moss comes in. Shout out to Miles Patton. Rough first couple of innings. But man, he just stayed in there. Found his spot. He dropped 6 up, 6 down to end his outing. Beautiful high note to finish the evening off, to finish the series off with Miles Patton, the 3rd starter of the weekend. Now we move to relief time, and this is where things have been shaky. I think Weston Moss has a chance to be pretty good for us, but let's see what he does tonight. 6 runs on 3 hits. Man, those first 3 walks. I love what Jace is doing. Went from a power hitter last year, deciding only to hit swinging bunt singles this year. Man is dedicated to his craft. Maybe the most well-rounded player in history. There's just dimensions and levels to the individual that is Lord Tubbington. He's always had this in the arsenal. He's just now deciding to show it to us because stuff wasn't working. So he had to show us the wrinkle. And Jace had the what did you call it? Swinging bunt single. That was just his game. And we're only just now seeing it. It's been in the cards for a while. Shout out J-Pops. Yes, shout out J-Pops indeed. I already shouted him out today, beginning of the show, but shout out J-Pops again. He shouted us out in his show, so we're shouting him out back. Go check out J-Pops on YouTube, guys. Y'all give him a subscription. Fitch is excited. I'm glad to hear a happy Fitch, man. Fitch has been down. Fitch has been going through it. But now Fitch has a reason to smile again. Therefore, I'm happy too. Couple balls to start us off. 2-0 count. Come on, let's get out of here. Let's get out of this game. Let's run rule them. Another ball. Just get in the pool, Weston Moss. Just get in the pool. It's all right. The waters are fine. All right, there's a strike. Makes contact, foul ball. We're doing call-ins after the game. I'll get call-ins going maybe if the game stays the way it's going. 8th inning or so. We'll get the calls going, Noble. We'll take some calls. Glad to have, hopefully a high note to take these calls on instead of just the bad feelings we've been having. Another fly ball. Let's get him out. Ball's going to go to Tubbs. And Tubb will handle it. That's 1 down. That is 7 straight at-bats that have been outs. Don't mind not run ruling them. Let pitchers get reps, but with a comfortable lead. True. I don't mind either way. I think there would be a little bit of a good vibes factor for run ruling after what's been happening, though. But if it doesn't happen, experience. Keep the bats going. But with the way bats have been going, they're going to have to score here soon. Which I'm not rooting for. Therefore, I want a run rule. There's a strike. Weston, 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. All right, Weston. Another mustache guy. Mustaches are out in droves today, but not on Hayden's shot. God bless him. There's contact on a foul ball. Count remains 1-2. There's another foul ball. All right, the 1-2 pitch after a couple foul balls. There's a swing and a miss. That's 8 straight batters down, man. And I think 9 runs alongside that. Miles' final stat line, I don't know the exact stats. I don't know. He definitely gave up 3. But after that, he was nails, and he ended with 6 straight up, straight down. Another swing and a miss. Come on, Weston. There's a ball. One count. There's a swing and a miss. There we go. All right, 1-2. Get us out, man. Come on. Build. All right, here's the 1-2 pitch. Weston Moss in the dirt. 2-2. There's a strike. Get him out of there looking. Come on. That is 9 straight at-bats and 0 on base. A&M pitching, A&M fielding, getting it done right now. A&M batting, getting it done right now. So do we just stick with this lineup right now? It's just working so well. This might be the one we just stick with for now. Then we'll deal with the Caden Sorrell thing when it comes up. I really like Galloway, man. I know Barry Harrison deserves a shot, but I'm really liking Galloway. Oh, man. This is fun. Weston Moss, sneaky good so far this year. Sneaky good, sneaky, not even sneaky, a very important piece to be doing good for us. No way the lineup changes Tuesday, maybe for Wednesday. First, yeah. I mean, midweek, I would still probably expect experimentation. Getting guys some more games under their belts. We'll see it in the midweekers for sure. The bats, I hope, are back for good. Man, it's how this game sometimes happens, but they have to do it. They have to build on it. They have to stamp it in with the next one. And finish this game strong, of course. Let's get insurance for the insurance. For the insurance. Right now. All right, I believe it's Sawyer Far up, and he's the one that... No, it's Gavin Cash, and he got this party going last inning, and Gavin Cash had a hell of a game. Single, solo homer, and then walked last at-bat. It's Texas Southern Wednesday. UTSA Tuesday. All right, Gavin Cash, keep it going, man. Go 4 for 4 today. Slow in the dirt, past the pitch, past the catcher. All right, 1-0 count. Another ball low. 2-0. I mean, we were swinging at some of these in the previous few games. All right, 3-0 count, man. Another leadoff walk. The same way we started the last inning, a Gavin Cash leadoff walk. That's a strike. That's a strike. High zone strike. He swings at a low pitch. Fouls off. Could have taken that one. But he's still making contact, man. Full count for Los Bujos. There's a high pitch. Going to walk him. Leadoff walk. Gavin Cash, just how we started out. The top of the 6th. We'll start the top of the 7th the exact same way. That's so crazy. Buzz has Auburn next. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be tough. But hey, senior game, home game, a lot of seniors on the team. Maybe they'll put on a masterclass. Sawyer Farr, true freshman up. Another inside pitch, low, ball. I know Gavin Cash has been so money today. Another low pitch for Sawyer Farr, 2-0. No way we start this the exact same way as the last inning. There's no way. There's no way. We go Cash, Farr, walk to lead us off again. There's no way. Ooh, they're going to call that a strike. What does Buzz do this offseason with so many seniors leaving? Yeah, if he wanted to look elsewhere, this would be the offseason to do it. And I can't say I would fully blame him. He can go to a school that prioritizes basketball more. He's going to have to deal with a huge reset at A&M. Sawyer Farr makes contact there. 2-2 count. I just hope if this is the end for Buzz, he can see it off with a couple tournament wins. Shout out to the person going to town on an ice cream cone behind the batter. All right, 2-2 count for Sawyer Farr. Gavin Cash on first. Inside pitch, full count. Farrell Payne's someone you can build around next year, for sure. For sure. I think he's definitely like a feature piece for an offense if you want him to be. He has to handle double teams a little bit better because he's going to get a lot of those next year if it's a full reset like we think it's going to be. And I don't think he's handled those particularly well. Sawyer Farr makes contact. Right fielder snags it. Gavin Cash will stay at first. We'll get 5 guys out of the portal. Yeah, you're going to have Payne and you're going to have Solomon Washington back next year. But you lose every other piece of your rotation. I don't know. It's crazy. I will say Kennedy did have a few NBA players on a couple of those teams. I don't know if Buzz has. Outside pitch for Galloway. Yeah, Bo, he's a great fit for the school. I love him too. I love Buzz the person. Good leader of men. That comeback versus Northern Iowa wasn't real. That was unreal, man. Inside pitch. Good patience. Even Farr got the out there. It was a deep shot to center field. I'm just making good contact today. Running pitch counts up today. Making contact today. Yeah, I was living in College Station during that comeback. Galloway, fly ball, foul ball. Tubby made the all-tournament team. He's been really good in center field. He's got some good at-bats, just not like the home run numbers or the RBI numbers. Your class is 17. Yeah, I'm 19, but I'm the age of a 17. Yeah, exactly. But I took a couple years off. I transferred to A&M as a sophomore, but after 2 years of living in San Antonio, not schooling. All right, there's a walk. Runners on first and second, one out. Terrence Keel the second, then top of the lineup. If we can get him on base here, obviously, that's absolutely huge, especially with the day that Caden Kent's been having. And the day that Tubbington's been having with those full swing bunts. Dang, it says we're down to 2 viewers. I see more of y'all in the chat than that. I guess everyone's just satisfied with what they saw so far and they just dipped out already. Oh, 1 count for TK. Oh, inside pitch. Almost hit his elbow. He's almost been hit by a few pitches today. Yes, sir. Appreciate it, Jonathan. What's up, Rolly? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's a good time. Low pitch in the dirt. 2-1. Last 4 years of our basketball program has probably been the best 4-year stretch ever. We're going to probably see the greatest Aggie. Wade Taylor, AC. Yeah, it's close. That's a strike. 2-2. Good breaking ball there. Southwest Conference is when the pet band when we played J. Rowley Fieldhouse, and our coach was Tony Barron. Like 100 in here during college football games. Yeah, we got to like over 200 for LSU. Keel makes contact. Out of play. Is that in play? No, it's out of play. I have you on 3 screens at home. You don't have to do that, Noble. It's all good. Yeah, the numbers are weird today. I think that there are more people in the chat than what is showing on the viewership. It's all good because I think that the reason we're not having great numbers tonight is because people with one screen or one streaming screen have to be watching this game on YouTube. All right, 2-2 for TK2. Runner still on first and second. Inside pitch. This game will be huge mentally. Exactly. I mean, in the grand scheme, a game versus Rice doesn't mean much, but the vibes we're getting from this game, so huge. The best of us are still here. See, yeah, there's way more than the amount of people it was showing in here. All the real ones are still here. I think I know what it is. We had some Longhorns in here hoping for me to delete my channel. TK makes contact. It lands! TK! And Gavin Cash makes it home, man. And there's an error! Extra bases for TK2! What happened? What happened? Oh, no! Good to see the Aggies playing well. We needed it. We needed it. Terrence Keel, man! Keel is so solid. All right, they get it to short. Short to first. Late on the throw. Don't make it. Keel gets to second, man. Oh, my goodness. Just good stuff, man. TK2. Keep him in the lineup. This man's got 3 to 4 years in this Aggie baseball lineup. Get used to Terrence Keel the second. Get used to his mug. He's not going anywhere. He's going to be a beloved Aggie forever. It just feels right, man. TK says, no, I'm not doing that again. Going to third. No, I'm done. I'm not trying it. I love the courage, man. I love the belief in his speed. I love trying to get it and the game on the line, but it was... I didn't see what third base coach told him to do, but it was probably a young mistake. Baseball will have a down year, it appears. It's still a long season, but I think from a lack of Schloss and his staff, next year will be better. I think basketball is done, though. We'll see how this year goes in baseball, man. It's hard for me to believe that last 4-game stretch is how the team is going to be regularly. They're going to at least be somewhat better than that. But today they're playing up to what they're supposed to be. So if they can build on this and make this the norm, it won't even be a disappointing year. We'll just look back at it as a stupid, terrible start. But you got to do it, right? You got to carry over. Basketball feels like we're going the wrong direction at the wrong time. I agree with that. What's the run rule? Someone tell us the run rule. I used to cut glass, go to games early at Olsen Field. Awesome. This team has a high ceiling, but the floor is lower than we thought. Well, we saw the floor. Yeah, let's see how the next few weeks go. Let's just see how the next few weeks go. If you had won the last 4, you wouldn't be crowning a championship now. You wouldn't be saying anything about the year right now. We're not going to do it about the losing. We're not going to do it about one game playing better. We're going to give it some time. If we get 3 outs in the 7th, we have a 10-run lead. It's a run rule, right? Is it 10? You might be right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and open the phone lines up. If anybody wants to call in and reflect on what we've seen through the weekend, but through the whole early portion of the year, I invite y'all to do so. Without Grahovac, the floor is much lower. That's fair. He's a big piece. But also, you get a Sorrell back, and we've been seeing the team without him. That's a big deal, too. All right, top of the lineup. Runner on second. Caden Kent is up. First pitch in the dirt. I think this is a new pitcher. Oh, the keyboard still works. Thank goodness. It's covered in bubbles. I forgot to blow bubbles last time. All right, anybody wants to call in, talk about the weekend, talk about this game, talk about the direction of the team right now, feel free to do so. Low pitch, 2 balls. This is why I like TK batting 9th. It kind of works out how he's kind of like, kind of the top of the lineup can play off of Terrence Kuehl. Yeah, this team is not number 1 right now. But they can easily start playing like the number 1 team or a top team, an Omaha-bound team, like we're seeing tonight. Low pitch, walk them. First 4 pitches are balls. They're going to walk. Caden Kent, runners on first and second. And you got Lord Tubington coming up on a ball 5. Give me a couple minutes, I'll call. Yeah, no rush. Anybody wants to call in, the link is open, so... Inside pitch to Tubbs. All right, now we're all set up. We got ball 6. Another ball. Get those balls up. Get those balls up. That's 6 of them. Got to play the sound.
Good pitch to hit.
The chant at ball 7.
Ball 7. Come on.
This,
We got ball 8.
chant,
We got ball 8. This kid's first 7 pitches, Math, have been balls. Feel our pressure. This is Tubbington. This is Tubbs. This is Tubbs.
And I think sometimes you break the chant by going to the mound.
Or you just let him chant even longer.
All right. Let's make the change. Let's
They
make the
sense they'll
change.
fire it back up at some point.
The next pitcher inherits it, though.
Right now
We
for
know the
Rice as
rules.
well, this is run rule territory, Brian, so it's an 11-run lead. Rice would get to bat in the bottom of the 7th, but Aggies may not be done.
All right, man. Let's punch a few in here. Call it a run rule. Call it a day. Oh, we got to get through the bottom of the 7th, right? Those were his first 7 pitches, right? This is the new pitcher. His first at bat was Caden Kent. They're gonna stick with him. He's gonna hang around.
Still have the green light to swing. We're not taking. We're just going because not only you're trying to get your stats right, you're trying to get your confidence right.
Ball 8.
The chant resumes.
Ball 8.
Are we at 8?
Ball 8. Walk him. Walk him. They're going to call it a strike.
Top of the zone in a Bronx cheer, if you will, on the 3-0 pitch.
Inside corner, high
At
corner
very
of
top
the zone.
too. I'd be really
Mercy
fearful
rule.
about this guy hitting one a very, very long way.
Let's go, Jace. Inside pitch. He'll walk. Bases loaded. Old reliable. Wyatt Hensler coming up.
That's 13 walks for Laviolette in now 10 games. He could put up a big number in that category too this season.
Well, absolutely. and
I love
he's gonna
seeing big
get
old
pitched
Jace just constantly
regardless
getting to first. Oh, we have a pinch hitter.
Well or not, he's going to get pitched very carefully, and that strikes.
No
him.
Hensler.
And that's one thing that shouldn't change if you're hot or cold. And for Laviolette so far this season, even though the hits haven't been racked up, he has been on base all the time.
There's a ball.
This is Ben Royo pinch hitting for Hensler, who had a 2-run homer in the 5th and a couple of home runs this weekend. So Royo
Ben
will bat.
Royo.
Corpus native, bases low.
All right, Ben Royo, you have an opportunity here. You have an opportunity, man. Come on, Ben Royo. High pitch. You can walk here, man. Come on, Ben. First at bat. Yeah, I think so. Bases loaded. Ben Royo. Low pitch. 3-0 count. Get him walking. Move them all. Move the scoreboard. Man, it feels so good today. We needed this. Who cares who it's against? We needed it. There's a strike. I like not swinging at it. You really only swing if you adore it there. That's if the coach even gave him the green light. All right, 3-1 count for Ben Royo. Ben Royo, pop fly. Gonna go to the second baseman. All right, the second out of the inning. Hayden shot could be up. Yep, Hayden Schott will stay in the game. Yeah, Ben Royo did transfer from Rice. I just looked into it. BTTS. That's crazy. Getting the look versus old squad. Outside pitch for Hayden Schott. Come on, Shotty. Low pitch. Oh, they're going to call it a strike. That was borderline. Couple words from shot with the ump. Nothing disrespectful. Mustacheless shot is just pure respect. Swing and a miss for shot. 1-2 count. Shot makes contact. Bouncer to first. They'll get him out. They'll get out of the inning. Strand the 3. We'll take a couple runs, though, and run with it. 14-3 lead. You can give up 1 here without getting run ruled, right? Or without... You can give up to 1 and still get the run rule. Is that right? I bet his upper lip is cold. It feels naked. Man, let's just build on this. Tuesday, UTSA, Wednesday. I'm glad they get to keep playing right away this week. It's a good week to have a bunch of games because you're coming bad stretch. You have the feel-good, what's turning out to be a feel-good outing to close the series out. First feel-good outing really of the year. I mean, a couple of moments versus Elon that were good, but just some classic Aggie baseball today. But you get to go play right away a couple of games. You don't have to go sit a whole week after, you know, this big opportunity you just capitalized on. You get to go play more. I think that's a big deal. I think it's good timing. Wish you didn't have to, you know, look at it that way. I wish we were just cruising, but here we are. Aggies have this game from Matthew. Matthew, you know ball. 3 outs without giving up 2 runs and we run rule. Yes, sir. That's exactly right. Matthew knows ball. Want to keep giving Shot more at-bats. Yeah, he needs more at-bats. Glad he kept playing. If they wanted to get, was this Ben Rojo? Is that his name? They wanted to get him a look. Hensler's been looking good. Make the move. It's all good. All right. We have had 9 straight at-bats not get on base. We have shut Rice down. Can we shut them down again and shut the game down? We have an opportunity to do it. I'll take the run rule. We got Fresh Corn, the closer. He can end the game right now. Man, if Fresh Corn can end this game right now, we can call the relief pitching great today. We can call the bats great today. The fielding, haven't had to do too much of it lately, has been fine today. Have you ever... It sounds like Matthew trying to troll me. Have you ever... I don't know where that was going to go. I'll just say no. I've never. All right, Fresh Corn, get us out of here. We need Josh Stewart healthy. Apparently, it's not going to be too long. Just opens up with a strike. Guy was looking bunt. Interesting. Got to get a really good bunt to get on base, man. That's tough. I don't know, any ball knowers know the strategy behind bunts with bases empty? Gonna swing on this one. That's 2 strikes. Has actually ever been to a game? It's been a long time. I need to go very soon. I tried to go last weekend. Have y'all been? Rolly? Let's go to a game. Makes contact there. Still a 1-2 count. Dang, I didn't make it to a basketball game this year. I was going to go to Tennessee last weekend, but the weather was so bad. Aggie baseball, the only thing that comes close to Aggie football. Yeah. Outside of professional playoff. Makes contact there. Lands in right field. Gave up the hit. Leadoff gets on. You're going in May? Nice. Versus Mizzou. May 9th, Friday night. That's awesome. Hopefully vibes are sky high at that point of the year. There's another strike. I missed the pitch count and the miles per hour that ESPN gives. Crazy movement on that ball, but it's low. It's a ball. I went to a football game 2 years ago versus Mississippi State. Was I at that game? Mississippi State 2 years ago. That was 23? This year was on the road. So that'd be almost 3 years ago. There's a swing and a miss. 2-2. I'm trying to think of the game they all were at. See if I was there too. Last year was the one on the road. We won by like 10. The year before that was at home, and I have no memory of it for some reason. Outside pitch. Two for Fresh Corn. Another swing and a miss. That's an out. 2 more to get out of the game. I was at our first super regional game versus Louisville a couple years back, and we walked them in like a 4-3 game in the bottom of the 9th on a hot, sweaty Friday night. Ouch. Jimbo's last coached game. That's right. Yeah, I was there. That was Jalen Henderson. That's right. What a crazy weekend. I was actually in College Station for the whole weekend. I was at a Motel 6. And I woke up the next morning to see Billy Lucci say Jimbo Fisher has been fired. And that was crazy. Made a reaction video in my truck in a Target parking lot. Dang it, the ball gets past first base. He's going to try to take third. He takes third. Big win. Big donation at halftime. Fired the next day. It wasn't a donation. It was a transfer of funds from the 12th Man Foundation to the athletic program, which is the same thing. Similar, at least. Money in. Jalen Henderson was awesome, man. I remember I was like, who is this guy? Swing and a miss. Runners at the corners. 1 out. I'm pretty sure my fiance is watching White Chicks right now, and I think it's the whistle scene with Terry Crews. I recognize that whistle cadence. 0-1 pitch. Outside. And low. Matt, better late than never because we're getting a big Aggie W tonight. We're working on the run rule right now. If we get out of Dodge, giving up less than 2 runs this inning, game's over. We believe. I think. I'm pretty sure run rule's in effect. I don't know if the neutral site changes that at all. There's a strike. Yeah, neutrals. I haven't been listening to the commentary. Does the neutral site affect the run rule, the mercy rule, as Bo requested, at all? I doubt it. Yeah, should not. I wouldn't think so. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He's out. 1 more down to win the game. But if he knocks these 2 in, the game keeps going. We get more bad opportunities, though. But let's end the game. I think it's a good feeling to get a run rule, 14-3. Come on, fresh corn. The corn is fresh. We need 1 out. We have 2 outs, right? He struck 1 out. I guess I'm ahead of you. There's a strike. 2 more of those. 2 more of those, and the corn is fresh.
Doesn't have the same
Come on.
full extension of the leg. There's a little bend in the knee. Bronson had the leg go straight out on the way up.
0-1 pitch.
He almost tucks that
Low.
kneecap though to his chest.
1-1.
You and I might disintegrate if we tried that.
I'd need all kinds of physical therapy the next day if I did that leg kick.
1-1 the count to West.
Someone off the Texags board said we should let them score twice. We
That came
continue
way
with
back
more
in the
at-bats.
first.
It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, but... Fly ball, end the game.
But it should
No,
fill
out
the
of play.
seats and will.
Out of play. All right, we're 1 strike away. No, I think the badge of honor is a good feeling. Getting the run rule. I'm good with this. We got opportunity coming right up Tuesday, Wednesday. It's not like we're going to have to wait a while to play. Let's end the game. Yeah, Noble, exactly.
Rain inside of Dyken Park.
If we get out of this one right now, great pitching day. End it. Come on, fresh corn. Makes contact. Oh, no. Into right field. They'll score 1.
Devaney goes to third. The third hit of the inning, and the Owls make it a 14-4 game.
Uh-oh.
They've had a couple of...
Anybody know the Texas score? I didn't even know Texas was playing. It's in the same spot every time. It's so true. Oh, man. Nothing like Gavin Grahovac live tweeting during the game. I love it. Batters at the corners, swing and a miss. Runners at the corners, sorry. Oh, 1 count for fresh corn. Low pitch. Did he swing? They said he swung. We're again 1 strike away, guys. 1 strike away. He went on the check swing. Come on, fresh corn. Do it. Do it. That's a swing and a miss and a run rule for the Aggies. Come on. Thank you. We needed it. We needed these bats. We needed a good pitching outing. And I know you gave up 3 early, but Miles Patton responded. Weston Moss did his job, and fresh corn got us out of it. That's an Aggie win, but more importantly, those are good Aggie vibes. Yes, it does. Drop a gig 'em in the chat, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, we got a couple callers. I forgot. We're going to take some calls. So I'm going to let this play.
Now in that hole there was a tree, rare tree, a redwood tree. The tree in the hole, in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, 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 the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh. Now on that tree there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch with a branch on the tree, and the tree in the hole, in the bog down in the valley. Oh, 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 the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley.
Beautiful win, man. You know the vibes have shifted. That was so important. Getting back to normalcy, getting back to what you do. You got to build on it. But moments like that can have a compound effect in baseball, but do it on Tuesday. That's what it's all about now. Moving on to UTSA, Texas Southern on Wednesday, double midweek games this week. Basketball's turn. Yep, basketball on Tuesday as well. Gig'em says Ashes. Time to build on this. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, let's take our callers. Noble guy. Well, we needed that, didn't we, man?
we needed that.
For our sanity, first of all, selfishly speaking. Also for my account to stay alive. And third of all, and most importantly, the batters got some good feelings today. Oh, did I lose you, Noble?
As David Nunez, oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you back.
Oh, okay. I was saying, like, as David Nunez would say, we needed the vibes to be changed. We needed the vibes to be back up.
Yeah, and of course, we've been talking about like a game versus Rice early in the season, like neutral site, weird tournament game. Doesn't matter that much, but the vibes immensely matter because they were so down. And bad baseball is one thing, but also just kind of the embarrassment factor of number one team in the country, going cold, all these, highly touted players to not perform. But you got it back in a big way today. So, I mean, is this a carryover type of thing? How you feeling, man?
I think this game can mean as much as we want it to mean. It can also mean, nothing, and we go 500 the rest of the season. I don't think that's going to be the case, but this game, like we said earlier, does not mean anything by itself. But, I mean, we were down for a reason. If we hadn't seen any signs of life outside of week one and the Saturday Sunday games against Elon, and that was Elon too. We were dealing against, and heck, there's still Rice, but we were hungry and we needed food. And we found
we were snacking on some rice today. And we needed it, man.
So, no, I think this is fantastic. They looked a lot calmer. Like, I think that was more important. It was like, heck, if we lost, if we lost the last 3 or 4 games, but we just didn't look as lost as we did, it'd be a lot less concerning. Would have been still concerning. We lost 4, but the guys just looked like they were stressing, and that's what the losses will do to you. Is that they'll compound and make you press and press and press. There was eventually going to have to be a point where we hit rock bottom. Hopefully this was it, and maybe. And this is going to be the ultimate spin zone. So, everyone call this copium, call it hopium, whatever you want it to be. Maybe this is a good thing in a sense, like, hey, you got your, splash cold water. And now you obviously going to lose the number 1 ranking, but that's fine. We don't really we don't really care about being number 1 in February or March now, so long as we, get there towards the end. And so that, that burden is off our back. And so long as we just get better and better by every week, and we have a schedule that's pretty manageable up until conference play, even conference plays against Alabama. And there's still some, there's some problems still that on the team. Bullpen is a bigger point of concern now than I even would have thought last week at this point. Mind you, it's only been like, if this week has felt so long in Aggie sports.
Dude, I know.
It's been a really bad run. Like last night felt like such a low point between, like, obviously we have the hangover from football season, and then basketball was on a down low, and baseball was just but
I know, dude. It was a lot of sad feeling. That's the best word I could use. It was just sadness. I wasn't mad. It was just feeling down, but this is a big step in the right direction. I think you touched on it. Pitching was good today. I mean, you had a bad start from Patton, but then he went and showed what he had been the first couple of weeks. And he got 6 straight out of there to close his outing out. And it could have been kind of a worse vibe to end his night had he had to get pulled early. But he finished it strong. Weston Moss absolutely took care of business. I think he had 3 up, 3 down. What do you have, 1 or 2 innings?
I think he had 2 innings. I think for Miles Patton, like, that was impressive. Like, I think a mark of a great pitcher is when he's not on, when his control's still not completely there, and you still have a good good outing. It looks ugly, but like Prager had a couple of those games last year where his command wasn't there, but he still, and even in the postseason, and he still was putting up great statistical games. And Patton had that version of it tonight. Quite frankly, and it was a good thing that we had that long inning. If he didn't have that long inning, he would have pitched another inning. I just don't think they wanted to try to warm him up again afterwards. It was awesome. We got to get the bullpen got to, go in feeling pretty comfortable, not have to go tight for once. I'm sure that when the pitchers, went into the season, they weren't thinking like, oh, shoot, we need to perform our A game now.
Yeah. No, I know. But I think we are getting pretty close to the A game from the starters. It's just been the relief guys. And it was good to see that today. Now, I just, what's your early feel like? What are we going to see midweek this week? I think more experimentation is probably on the horizon. We saw versus Texas State. Didn't work out the best at times.
I don't know. Early's going to do his thing. I think if I was me, I would keep rolling out the same lineup because
Yeah.
I want everyone to just keep building on the confidence. Like right now we don't have our mainline guys aren't getting enough numbers to feel confident to experiment with the younger guys. It feels like.
Right.
That being said, obviously I thought it was cool they pulled out Wyatt Hensler to put in Rojo.
Yeah.
Wyatt's proven enough that he doesn't need another at bat to prove anything.
Right.
Give a chance to a younger kid. I thought it was really cool. Hence the reason why they kept Shot in there.
Hey, how about Gavin Cash with the comeback day, man?
Gavin Cash.
He was
4 technically
huge. Yeah, he got the walk. Yeah, man. 2 walks to close the night. It was the solo. It was the single, the solo, and then the 2 walks. Yeah. I mean, that's huge. He hasn't had anything close to that all year, and let alone one game. That's just a
huge
major piece. Yeah, it was a piece that we were all but banking on. Like, you had the guys coming back. You had, the Grahovacs, the Laviolettes, the Shots. But you felt like you had a pretty good idea of what you were getting in Gavin Cash from his last year at Tech. And we didn't have it, and today we did. And if that sticks around, that just really strengthens the mid portion of that lineup that's been kind of weaker for the first few weeks.
Well, I think we're burying the lead. We forgot about our man Caden Ken,
Dude.
son of Jeff.
I know.
House of Ken.
House of Ken,
what
dude.
Absolute game from him. Like it's kind of funny. Like at the beginning of the season, his name was kind of being buried with all the other talented players that he was just kind of like, oh yeah, and the Caden Ken's there too. Now, you can't not think about
one of our best players. Yeah, he's a leader. You can see him there's just like a focus to his game this year, and I don't remember who was pointing it out. He's obviously put on some weight, and the bats are reflecting. I mean, he smashed 2 of those today, and it's just really, really good vibes coming from his way. And then of course Tubbs today took care of business. A couple of those weird just dribble bunt swings. Going to first base. Anyhow. And it worked out for him, man. It was just good to see, kind of the whole gambit batting today. We even saw a couple of bunt attempts from Galloway, man. It was just good contact, good patience. Like you were saying, seeing the pitches much better, not swinging at trash today. Mm-hmm. Not a lot of going down looking today. I think only maybe 1 or 2. Maybe 1. It was good, man.
I don't recall many, if any, to be honest, as far as staring at strikes going by for strikeouts.
Yeah.
And then I didn't see any of it was absolutely uncomfortable the last few days watching A&M batters walk back to the dugout with their head.
I know. Different feeling today, and that's what's really important here is that vibe hopefully has shifted. Well, all right, Noble, I'm going to get you out of here. I'm going to get to Rolly, and I'll call it a night.
Absolutely.
I appreciate you being here, man. We'll talk again soon.
Peace out, Ags.
Later. All right, real quick, Michael Zapata says, that was a fun game. I think the number 1 got to the kids' heads a bit. They still got to earn their way to Omaha. I hope this win is a first step. For sure, man. And, they obviously made efforts not to let it get to their head. They tried to maintain the status quo of what training is, what baseball practice is, what BP is, what everything is. But there's still this cloud. It's like everyone says we're the best. Everyone's looking at us as the best. That's still there. Maybe there's a chance this, the analogy Noble just used, a splash of cold water to wake them up. They can use it as fuel, or they can regress back to what they have been. We'll see very soon, Tuesday, Wednesday. All right. Rolly, man, that was an important game to get the vibes much better. What are your takeaways, Rolly? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, brother. How you doing?
I'm feeling much better now, man. It was like we were just talking about. It was a depressing couple of days. I know softball and track and field has been great, but our men's sports, the big 3 have been suffering. So it was just a good vibe shift, both, for the team, from the viewing experience, all around, just a good day.
Good step in the right direction, I think, man. It was much needed. It was hasn't been pretty at all lately right now, man, especially baseball and basketball too, but
yeah.
We needed that W. I think bats came around today. Really needed that. 14 runs.
I know.
That's the Aggie team we know and we love, man. That's the Aggie team we know and we love. Glad to see it. I'm happy. I was happy to see Gavin Cash. He got on base all 4 times today, man. He was struggling big time.
I know. He
got on base all 4 times. He hit one out of the ballpark. Caden Kent's freaking just mashing, man.
I know. It's a big day, man.
I was saying it early, man. I would like to see him in the 3 hole, but I think it was BTTS who said, he's ranking right now. Don't mess with it,
Right.
And that you make a lot. He makes a lot of sense there. I mean, Terrence Kill, I'd love to see him lead off, dude. That guy went 3 for 4 with 3 ribbies today. That guy's a spark plug,
and
man.
He's been good, and he wasn't coming in cold. He's just been consistent, and he's a young man.
Yeah.
It's been awesome to watch.
And he loves being an Aggie, bro. That's what I love. He absolutely loves being an Aggie, and I think is because of his father being ex-Texas A&M football player and whatnot. But he loves being an Aggie. He reminds me, not so much hitting wise or anything like that, but I don't know if you remember Travis Chestnut last year.
Oh yeah,
just a spark plug on the bases, bro.
Oh yeah,
that guy. You have to keep an eye on him. You have to keep an eye on him, man.
I know he brings that football athleticism to the game, man. He can go in a dime. I loved the passion and the effort to try to get third last night, but it was probably a little overzealous. But he's capable of making plays like that. He can get you extra bases. He can go the extra mile. He's getting on base, and yeah, he's batting at the end of the lineup. But like you said, it's working. But oftentimes he's interacting with those top of the lineup guys batting ninth, and they're playing off each other. So.
Yeah,
I like the if it's not broke, don't fix it. Stick with this lineup for a while. I know we'll probably see some midweek, looks at guys, but I'm hoping this weekend we can just come out in the same look and try to build on that. What else? How you feel about the pitching? Everything. I have a couple questions for you because I know you're a baseball guy, but first, I want to get your take on the pitching today and how it's been.
Well, the pitching today was, Colonel Patton over there, he struggled a bit early.
Yeah.
Didn't look pretty. But he settled down. He settled down, started making his pitches. He started getting some outs, and that's what you expect from your starting pitcher right there, man. He gets in a bind a little bit. He gives us some runs, but he settled down, got us some extra innings. I really liked what I saw. Moss is gonna be. He's really good, man.
I think so.
Good setup guy. He needs more innings, but I think he's gonna be really good for us. I think if we notice watching these games, the coaches really like fresh corn.
Yes.
They really, really like fresh corn. I like fresh corn a lot, man. I think he will get us there. He needs more innings, and he'll get them. I think he is. He's struggling a bit. I know he gave up the game the other day, gave up another run right now, but I think with more innings, he's going to settle down more. He's going to be really, really good for us.
Yeah, and he's in that kind of true closer role, so he doesn't really get too many consistent reps, and those will build up over time as he just gets into his thing. And they like you said, they're clearly leaning on him. They clearly have a path and a plan for him, and I'm all for it. I want to see it. It worked out today. It was a little scary for a minute, but he still got the job done, and we'll build on that. But man, I want to talk about just the nature of baseball and how the bats come and go. Do you think that the carryover effect can be real from this? Do you want to see it for longer? Like, what's your mindset on kind of bringing this performance forward or and avoiding stepping back into what you were the last few games?
I think they needed it, bro. Like, I think Noble was saying it right now over the last few games, over the last, during the losing streak, you could tell they were pressing up there, man. They weren't taking the pitches. They were not being patient, we saw today. They were spitting on some pitches there that were really close to the strike zone that maybe a week ago they're swinging at those, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I think Early, we know Early's the hitting coach.
Yep.
He's like, all right, we got to get this straightened out. They were more patient today. I really like I think it's gonna carry over a lot. Yeah. A lot, man. Because it's gonna get these guys to settle down. Yeah. It's gonna get these guys to settle down, not press. And you even seen Jace, he had those two little squibblers. Yeah. He's not hitting the ball over the fence like we all expect him to do every at bat. And that's where fans right now don't see the picture. Yeah. Every time Jace gets up there, they want him to hit it 400 feet out the park, bro. It's not gonna happen.
Right.
And sometimes those little squibbles, those little full swing bunts, bro, that could get them out of a funk, man. Yeah, it can. I think baseball is one of those games. It's a superstitious game, and a lot of these kids are. I know I was playing it. Yeah. You saw Jace. He was smiling, bro. He was smiling. He's like, I'm not hitting it over the fence, but I'm on base.
Exactly
and
right. And he punched one in with the last one. Yeah, I mean, he got an RBI on the last one. I mean, they're productive plays.
Yeah, he's taking a lot of walks.
Oh, yeah.
He's being really patient out there. And believe it or not, if you notice something in the past few games, they're throwing him a lot of off speed.
Yeah.
A lot of off speed stuff. Change ups, sliders, curveballs. It's only a matter of time where he's gonna know what's coming, and then the ball's gonna start to fly off his bat, bro. It's coming. I think it's gonna be it's a good carryover game for the whole team. It was great to see him put up 14 runs. We needed to see it, and it's great, man. I know there's been a lot of negativity. I'm on X a lot of negativity. Shoot, I was really critical of the team yesterday. I was like, how do you not score a run and commit 4 errors? You cannot win that way.
Yeah.
And I had a couple Ags, usually old Ags, getting on my ass about it. Like, nah, you're not a true Aggie. You don't know what the 12th man's about. I'm like, dude, look, I think the criticism is warranted. That's my opinion, right?
Yeah.
Especially these kids start getting paid. Where you cross the line is you start sending these messages directly to these players, threatening any other BS. Then that's despicable behavior, in my opinion. But I mean, it's frustrating. It's frustrating as a fan sometimes, but I'm glad they turned it around, and I will always love this team no matter what. So
yeah, I mean, we love. I think you and I are the same. We love the players, and it's okay to be frustrated about results. The players are frustrated too. We're invested in the team. They've done a really good job of growing and building this fan base. We're invested with them, so we're gonna have frustration. And our way of letting that out is talking about it amongst fans. And as long as you're respectful, it's all good. It's all good. It shows that we care.
So.
We care so much. Yeah. It's the stuff I know Sadeo's not talking about what you were talking about. He was talking about, he probably saw a couple of, faceless, hostile sounding words towards specific guys. I'm almost positive that's what he saw. And there's no place for that. It happens. He's also frustrated too, and I get him pushing send on that tweet right there, and I get that frustration. But I hope they realize how much we're in their corner. Like the bulk of Aggie Nation, Aggie Land. I can't say Aggie Nation. That's a no. That's Spurs Nation. Whatever. Yes, we're all in his corner. We're all in their corners, and that's the reality.
We are.
So,
and I think it's a little bit more frustrating for Shane and for Dale because he's hurt.
Yeah,
he can't compete.
Yeah,
he can't go out there and give him his all, man. If he could have, dude, this team would be so much better. We know that guy's lights out.
I know.
We all miss him, man. We all miss him for sure. I mean, but
hey, reinforcements next year. Him and Gavin. You'll get Sorrell back too. That's just something to look forward to. But all right, Rolly, man, I appreciate the call. Good vibes, good feelings today. Let's carry it forward. You have a good night, man.
No, hey, just real quick, Drew.
Yep.
Matthew was on the tablet. I was on the phone, so he just wanted me to say what's up.
What's up, Matt? Actually, he's actually commenting on you right now. He said, "Yeah, Dad." So we got double.
I can't tell him no, man. He wants to participate.
That's awesome, man. That's good. No, he needs a profile. Get him a profile.
I think I am, man. I think I am. All right, brother. Take care.
Later, man. Have a good one. All right, that was Rolly. We'll get on to the last caller of the night. That's Cooper, man. How you feeling, Cooper? I know basketball wasn't great, but baseball got back on track today. How you feeling today?
Yeah, I mean, I think it was all in the mustaches. I mean, you saw Hayden.
That's right.
Hayden Shot shaved his. He hits a backside homer tonight. I mean, yeah, I mean, this team they're alive again. It's finally coming along, and pitching has been good all weekend. It was just we were like, okay, when are the bats coming? When are the bats coming?
Yeah.
But, I mean, it had to take. I mean, I don't know. Maybe early got on them or something, but whatever it did, it worked.
Well, the thing is, I mean, yes, the bats got hot today, but what also happened today we were talking about is that there was a lot more patience today. They were seeing pitches today. They were also making contact. There just seemed to be another level of focus today. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Maybe it's the message finally getting across. Maybe it was finally feeling like enough was enough. Maybe it took like the stamping in of those last 2 losses. Maybe it took just making that first contact. Whatever it was, something flipped today. And it's just so important to build on that. But yeah, man, to your point about the pitching, yes, relief pitching's a question mark, but days like today are what make that okay. I mean, you expect the bats to at least be something like what we saw today, right?
Yeah, I mean, and especially I just looking at the box score. I mean, no errors.
Right.
Like you didn't help the other team. You didn't help the other team tonight. That's. I mean, I think the biggest move was moving Bergevin to first over Benderup, which,
Yeah.
I mean, Benderup was just. There's no excuse for how he played at first base.
Yeah, I mean, it was a matter of time, man. You can only make so many mistakes with a guy like Bergevin right behind you, and you obviously wish Binder up the best, but that's just how this game is. You got Bergevin's worthy of played fine at first base today. I don't think he had the best at bats today, but you can see the power there. He was making contact. He's going to get a little bit more burn there. But if we can clean the fielding up, I don't see a reason to kind of change the lineup. And I guess I'll ask you this, since we haven't covered it yet. I mean, once Sorrell comes back, what are you looking at? Because you want to keep TK in the game.
Yeah, you want to keep TK and Cash in the game.
Dude, thank goodness we got that from Cash today, man.
Yes.
That was huge. 4 for 4.
Yes, I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, if Bergevin doesn't really surprise you, I think you move Cash to first, and then
That's a good one.
And then Sorrell either in right or left. I mean, whoever. I mean, I think TK has. I don't think TK has a better arm than Sorrell, so I'd probably put Sorrell in right, TK in left. But I mean, it's kind of a good thing when you're like, I mean, we have too many good players. I mean, it's kind of you're suffering from success there.
Yeah, that's a good problem to have. You're absolutely right. Yeah, man. Actually, now that we kind of just talk about that, it makes a lot of sense to move Cash to first. He's played there a lot, and you can do what you need to do in the outfield. So that's some good stuff. Well, all right, man. What are you looking forward to in the week of games?
I mean, I just really want us to start a winning streak.
Right.
I mean, after those 3 losses where you felt like, okay, the world's ending, the sky's falling.
Yeah.
This win was what we needed to kind of propel ourselves, to propel the team, especially into a winning streak like you saw last year. And I mean, if they keep throwing the ball as well as they have been, I mean, we're dangerous. And if our bats get hot, I mean, Laviolette, you just got to get him going. And I mean, we've seen the production that this middle of the order has had, like when they get hot.
Yeah.
Like with Shot, I mean, I think that home run, just a little thing like that, or maybe even Laviolette, those little nub grounders.
Yeah.
I mean, that can get somebody. I could get somebody going.
100%. It was huge, man, to get it from Shot and Cash. Those were maybe 2 of our, I think, just most surefire players that were struggling, and they both, Shot had his moment, but then Cash had the whole game. So that was just so huge for the team. All right, Cooper, man. I appreciate the call. Looking forward to Tuesday. Aggie basketball, Aggie baseball. We got a lot of sports this week, so I'll talk to you soon.
Who's basketball playing? Is it?
It's Auburn. It's the
Auburn?
It's the final home game of the year, senior night, Tuesday night, Auburn, 8:00. Yes, sir.
If we can pull that one off, dude.
Oh man, it'd be huge. We might be back in play for a 3 seed if we do it. We're at a 4 right now, but it's gonna be tough. They're maybe the best team in the country.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, go to Reed, wear white. I mean,
yeah, guys. If y'all are listening, you're students or you live in College Station, if you can make it to Reed, we have like 7 seniors, man, that are all players on this team. If you could go to Reed, go Tuesday, 8:00, late tip, so you can make it. So that's all I want to say about that. All right, Cooper. Appreciate you, man.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
You too. All right, guys. I'll check in with the chat one more time. We'll call it a night. Ken's a different kind of character. He's very dialed in, very serious, and I like the differences in the team. Yeah, he seems to be a leader on the team, man. Definitely a guy that's in his teammates' ears, hyping players up. You can see that. You can see a focus in his eyes. I really like what we're seeing from Kent overall. Powerful home run by Cash today. Oh, man, I know. That was huge. Opposite side home run in a big league park. Yeah. I think most of these homers were smashed today. It was just good contact day, man. Tuesday's going to be a huge day. Senior night in hoops, UTSA game where we need to keep some momentum going. Big day. I'm going to most likely be streaming Tuesday. So it'll be a long stream, 6 to 10:30. Feel like one of those football streams. Be a fun time. Shot needs to keep producing or Binderup could fill his role. 4 losses, but who's counting? Yeah. I think Shot will get rolling. Missed a lot of the offseason. That's a good point, too. And a lot of these guys actually got like little surgeries or procedures done over the offseason. So that's another really good point. Bo says, I like Bruce Pearl. Been a fan since he was at Tennessee. Rough matchup for Buzz. Very rough. Bruce Pearl has it rolling at Auburn. Let's get a streak rolling, says Cooper. Let's do it, man. What time is baseball? 6. Yeah, 6 and 8. So you can go to baseball. You can either leave early or just get to basketball late. Well, all right, guys. Hell of a game. Hell of a feel-good win. Got things going the right direction. Let's keep moving it that way. I just got one more thing to say to you. Well, I'm not going to say it.
Limb and the branch,
Later.
And the tree, and the tree, and the hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, now on that limb there was a nest, rare nest, a rattling nest, a nest in the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole in the bog, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, now on that nest there was a bird, rare bird, a rattling bird. The bird in the nest, and the nest, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog, and the bog, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, now in that bird there was an egg, rare egg, a rattling egg, an egg, and the bird, and the bird, and the nest, and the nest, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, now in that egg there was a bird, rare bird, a rattling bird. The bird and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the bird, and the nest, and the nest, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, now on that bird there was a feather, rare feather, a rattling feather. Feather and the bird, and the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the bird, and the nest, and the nest, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, now on that feather there was a worm, rare worm, a rattling worm. Worm and the feather, and the feather, and the bird, and the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the bird, and the nest, and the nest, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, now on that worm there was a hare, rare hare, a rattling hare. The hare and the worm, and the worm, and the feather, and the feather, and the bird, and the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the bird, and the nest, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, now on that hare there was a louse, rare louse, a rattling louse. Louse and the hare, and the hare, and the worm, and the worm, and the feather, and the feather, and the bird, and the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the bird, and the nest, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, now on that louse there was a tick, a rare tick, a rattling tick. The tick and the louse, and the louse, and the hare, and the hare, and the worm, and the worm, and the feather, and the feather, and the bird, and the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the bird, and the nest, and the nest, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, rare bog, the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, now on that tick there was a rash, rare rash, a rattling rash. Rash and the tick, and the tick, and the louse, and the louse, and the hare, and the hare, and the worm, and the worm, and the feather, and the feather, and the bird, and the bird, and the egg, and the egg, and the bird, and the bird, and the nest, and the nest, and the limb, and the limb, and the branch, and the branch, and the tree, and the hole, and the bog down in the valley. Oh, oh, the rattling bog down in the valley.